มาครับเพื่อนๆสวัสดีครับเพื่อนๆพี่สวัสดีครับมาเจอกันต่อมาเพื่อนๆมาครับลุยกันต่อ
The bench. Game's just got underway. Kick from right to left in the first half from Tottenham Hotspur, and the other way is the visitors from left to right in their all red home jerseys. Spurs are in their home as well. The white top, navy trim, navy shorts, white socks. Ball down the line from Van der Ven's a good one. Flick inside from Koulibaly isn't bad either. Behind Bergvall and Liverpool pick it off. There's a fast pace to this opening 40 seconds. If it's anything to go by, lovely pitch. Looks like a really nice green carpet they're playing on this afternoon. Set up to be a nice game. Nick Foster Lewis Raftery. Alongside me, we're taking you through this one. We're both very excited, both very eager, and what we can say is what we're a fan of is going into a game. A lot of unpredictability.
มาเพื่อนมาเดี๋ยวเรามาดูรายชื่อ11ตัวจริงนะครับเพื่อนๆฝั่งเจ้าบ้านนะครับประตูเป็นมาในแผนพูดผิดมาในแผน4-2-3-1นะครับเพื่อนๆแล้วก็ประตูเป็นวิคาริโอนะครับคู่เซนเตอร์เป็นไอฟานเดเว่นนะครับกับโรเมโรนะแบ็คขวาเปโดปาโลนะครับแบ็คซ้ายสเปนกองกลาง2คนมีเป็นทั้งคู่กับเกรนะตัวลุกนะครับมีซิมมอนนะครับมีแบชเวลนะครับมีคูดุกแล้วก็หน้าเป้าเป็นโคโรโมนี่นะส่วนลิเวอร์พูลนะมาในแผน4-2-3-1เหมือนกันประตูเป็นอาริซอนนะครับคู่เซนเตอร์เป็นโกนาเต้กับฟันไดแบ็คขวานะครับแบดลี่แบ็คซ้ายนะเกอร์เกสนะแล้วก็กองกลางของคนมีกาฟินแบกกับเคอร์ติสโจนตัวลุกนะครับซูเปอร์สไลน์แม็กอลิสเตอร์ฟาลานวิงแล้วก็หน้าเป้าเป็นเอกิติเก้นะครับนี่ครับตัวสำรองนะครับตัวเด่นๆนะครับของฝั่งสเปอร์นะลิชาริซอนโอเดอร์บี้มาติอุสมาติเต้นะเป็นจอห์นสันปาลินญ่าอย่างเงี้ยครับเพื่อนๆแล้วก็ฝั่งลิเวอร์พูลนะครับมีเคซ่าอีซักฟินปองนะครับนี่ครับตัวอย่างเงี้ยครับมีคาเวนแลมซี่แอนดูโรโบสันอย่างเงี้ยครับตัวเจ็บนี่ฝั่งลิเวอร์พูลก็มีเอนโดโคนิกักโปโจโกเมสอย่างเงี้ยเจ็บส่วนสเปอร์ก็โซลังกี้โคลูเซฟกี้แมกนิสันอูโดกี้แล้วก็บิซูมานะครับเจ็บอยู่นะตัวสำคัญนะครับโมซาร่านี่ไม่อยู่ไปแล้วไปรับใช้ทีมชาติไปแล้วเพื่อนนะครับอาจจะดีขึ้นก็ลิเวอร์พูลพอไม่มีโมซาร่านะครับไม่มีกดดันแล้วเดี๋ยวค่อยว่ากันเดี๋ยวก็ดูกันว่ามันจะเป็นอย่างไรจะจบอย่างไรนะครับเพื่อนมาดูกันเพื่อนฝากกดไลค์กดแชร์ฝากกดติดตามให้ด้วยนะครับใครเข้ามาแล้ว
We'll bring you it. It is the Frenchman, I believe. Yeah. Now came out right into the nose. It doesn't take too much contact into the bridge of the nose for it to hurt. And I don't think there was a whole bunch, but that will sting for the Frenchman.
Yeah, it's a stinger more than anything, as you say, and I think it's very similar to a degree sometimes. You know when you see someone take a little clip of the ankles and they go flying.
สวยเลี้ยวคู่กับสเปอร์ก็ผมว่าสนุกคู่นี้ไม่ต้องห่วงหรอกคู่นี้เจอกันทีไรสนุกกันตลอดเลี้ยวคู่ก็เริ่มฟอร์มเริ่มกลับมาแล้วเพื่อนสำหรับไอ้เนี่ยเพื่อน5 นัดหลังสุด
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer right now with Sekatiki, so it's one of them where
right in the theme of it.
It's one of them where it's maybe he sold it a bit more than it is, but you can quite clearly see there was some connection there.
Absolutely, yeah. He's in the theme of the festive spirit, isn't he? Rocking around like Rudolph.
เนี่ย5 นัดหลังสุดนะครับของลิเวอร์พูลนะชนะไบรตันมา 2-0 ชนะอินเตอร์ 1-0 เสมอลีดมา 3-3 เสมอซันเดอร์แลนด์ 1-1 แล้วก็ชนะเวสต์แฮมมา 2-0 ก็คือ5 นัดหลังสุดชนะ3เสมอ2ยังไม่แพ้ใครเลยส่วนสเปอร์นะครับนัดที่แล้วแพ้นอตติงแฮมฟอเรสต์มาแล้วก็ในกลางสัปดาห์บอลยุโรปนะชนะสลาเวียปาร์คมา 3-0 ชนะเบนฟอร์ดมา 2-0 เสมอนิวคาสเซิล 2-2 แล้วก็แพ้ฟูลแลม 2-1 นะครับสำหรับสเปอร์ชนะ2แพ้2แล้วก็เสมอ1นะครับ5 นัดหลังสุดฟอร์มไม่ค่อยดีเท่าไหร่เพื่อนสถิตินะครับ4 นั นัดหลังสุดนะลิเวอร์พูลนี่ชนะมา 5-1 นะครับชนะ 6-3 ชนะ 4-0 แล้วก็แพ้ไป 1-0 นะครับก็สเปอร์ชนะไปแค่นิดเดียวพรีเมียร์ลีกก็ฤดูกาลที่แล้วนี่ลิเวอร์พูลแพ้สเปอร์ทั้งไปและกลับเลยนะครับเพื่อนๆก็ประมาณนี้สถิตินะครับพบกัน59นัดนะครับสเปอร์ชนะ14นะลิเวอร์พูลชนะ3-1เสมอ14นัดเท่านั้นนะครับเพื่อนๆก็มักมีประตูเยอะนะประตูรวมนี่ 2.5 ลูกนะครับใน 60-80% ในระหว่างเจอกันเลยนะก็ภาพรวมสั้นๆนะครับลิเวอร์พูลได้เปรียบในการสถิติโดยรวมนะครับลิเวอร์พูลมักยิงประตูใส่สเปอร์ได้มากกว่าการพบกันมักมีประตูที่เยอะสเปอร์มีชัยบ้างแต่ไม่ถี่เท่านะครับเพื่อนๆนี่ครับก็ประมาณนี้เดี๋ยวเรามาดูกันว่าจะเป็นอย่างไรต่อยิงเรียบร้อยโอ้โหไม่ได้โอ้โหลูกยิงของโคโลโมนี่เกือบเกือบ
I'd love it to be 4-4 this evening, but sometimes it can be a 0-0, but have the excitement of a 4-4 because you have chances that are missed. On Monday night, every team took chances. That was the difference. It wasn't like there was chances wasted here and there. It could be 1-1, but there's so many chances for either side that on another day you put in the back of the net. Maybe another day, Liverpool have 5 chances. Salah would have put away, but he's away. It's the AFCON. If they're Dominic Solanke up top, Spurs would have scored them, for example. It might come down to that.But as you say, at the minimum, we're going to get a great game, and then as you say, hopefully the goals fall.
ฝากเพื่อนๆด้วยเข้ามาแล้วฝากกดไลค์กดแชร์ฝากกดติดตามกันด้วย
Van Dijk with a goal kick, weird one, but it has found Bradley on the near side on halfway. Good advanced touch inside, flicks it forward. Look for Ekitike. That's a bit of an erratic one. Simmons takes it down. Good first touch, bad second. Allowed Gravenberch to get in. The Dutchman and collects it. Szoboszlai on that right flank this afternoon. The number 8. We've seen him in centre midfield. We've seen him at right back for Liverpool this season.He's not right wing. Versatile's a bit of an understatement for that man, the Hungarian. As Liverpool just have it inside their own half with a walking pace, Curtis Jones. Back to his skipper, centrally in his own half and back. And I think for Liverpool, just getting hold of the ball and controlling the tempo of what is the smartest thing to do. And they're doing that and doing it effectively at the minute with Gravenberch right of centre on the near side as we see it on our screens.And then moves it down to Bradley, the number 12. Checks backwards to halfway. This is good triangle play by Liverpool right of the centre circle. Move it to the left to Van Dijk and over to the far side to Milos Kerkez. Early ball looking for his man. That's a loose pass picked off by Bentancur. And Spurs have it at the back. They're going to look early down the line for Simmons. Oh, just a really important touch there from the Argentinian McAllister.Because it looked like Xavi Simmons was just attracting that into his feet to then turn and go.
Yeah, and he was up 1-on-1 against Virgil van Dijk, and that's when how good Van Dijk is, but Simmons is a fantastic player as well. That'll be a good battle, and that's why it looks, again, at least on paper, I think more maybe a 4-3-3. Looks very narrow from Spurs, doesn't it? That's a lovely ball for Ekitike. He's up against Romero. Does Romero bring him down there? Ekitike still going forward.
Has it right hand side inside the box. He takes it to Romero. Bit of a receipt.
เพื่อนๆว่าใครจะชนะแต่ผมว่าสเปอร์ไม่แพ้หรอก
Speds clear straight into Bradley. Throw in near side.
ผมว่าวันนี้สเปอร์ไม่แพ้หรอก
Romero's having a word with him.For me,
you
can see why referees give them, but I like that's very refreshing to see that two players just tangling for the ball. One falls over, the other falls with it. Who has a disadvantage and an advantage there? No one. Just play on.
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree. I really like that. Some referees would go with the defender, wouldn't they, and give a free kick and Ekitike over like what's going on there. Some referees, we have seen penalties given for those, but I think you're right. There was contact from both players. Look, I think both of them would be asking for it. But here come Liverpool.
Right hand side of the box. Ekitike trying to get on the end of it. Is Romero there on the cover? Vicario comes out, does the business, the Italian, but not a well-worked throw in very quickly. That's why we.colleague Lewis Rafter had to cut off ever so slightly because they had a short throw in that looked fairly safe, and all of a sudden they played a bad pass with Spence. Liverpool were nearly in, and that's how quickly things can turn with a bad mistake, small bad mistake, nearly turned major. But standing still, Romero on the
ได้ด้วยเอาแล้วอีกิเก้
instructing his teammates around. Of course, the skipper.
โอ้โหซาตัดบอลได้เพื่อนๆอีกิเก้แหมจังหวะ2จับไม่ดีไปหน่อยโอ้โหเกือบ
9.5 on the clock. Independent off-tube studio commentary.Spurs 0, Liverpool 0. Long ball looking over the top for Kolo Muani and into the grateful hands of Alisson under no pressure. Lewis, I think one for us to keep an eye on, that's for sure, is we talked about Richarlison dropping to the bench for this game. Kolo Muani, we talked about his career path getting into Spurs shirt. He's 9 appearances this season, 0 goals, and he only managed 6 shots, now 7. This is his 10th game. it was a big call to put the Frenchman up front today, but a big chance for him to make a statement.
Oh, 100%. And what I will say, and I think, for example, we're looking to former Frankfurt strikers here, aren't we? As you said about Ekitike earlier, of course.
Away.
Quite honest, when I've seen Kolomoani play his best football at Frankfurt, was in the top. I think he links really well with a second striker off him. That's just the kind of striker. I think he struggles up on his own. If you put him and Richarlison up top, that works really well. I'm not saying that's what you have to do to get the best out of him, but you just sit there sometimes and go, well, if you're going to get the best out of your players, and I think right now it's actually more him and Xavi Simons as a forward duo, and I think that's going to help out Colin Mawali because he's a great forward, he's got great link up play, great pacey player, but he's not a poacher of a goal scorer. He's not a, I know it's going to sound really weird, he's not a 30-goal a season striker, he's a link-up kind of striker, so he works better off as someone. It might be that Simon gets the goals instead of him, but he does need to start putting some better performances in.
ไปที่เล่นยากไปหน่อยครับเพื่อนๆแบลลี่
And here come Liverpool.
Right hand side, Conor Bradley behind everyone in the end. It's going to be going all the way through to Kirke's left side to the box. Turned over himself, zips it into the first man in
วิคาริโอต่อไปที่โรเมโรครับโรเมโรยังไงเมโลโก้คืนวิคาริโอเปิดขึ้นไปเลย
I'm going to have to get a second replay of that one.
เต้มงได้เอาละฟันเฟนนึงมงได้ต่อไม่ได้ครับเพื่อนลูกทุ่มของลิเวอร์พูล
To be honest, from that second
เอาละ
replay,
เปิดขึ้นมา
that's the wrong decision.
เอาพูดผิดครับทุ่มมาไปที่โกนาเต้
And McAllister's just the weaker of the two, and they were away, but a free kick's been given.
No, I agree. I think that's the wrong decision. I agree with you. Romero's been over. I mean, he's one of the players to me.
Curtis Jones,
he has the captain's out.
แม็กอลิสเตอร์ซ้ายลงโอ้โหไม่ได้เพื่อนบอลเข้าทางอยู่
Kudus is the one going into him, but I just think that's the nature of the beast of going for the header. If Kudus had his eyes on McAllister, then I agree with him.
Curtis Jones,
the eyes on the ball. I think it's a soft one, and especially there'll be more eyes on this if Liverpool get a goal.
สวยไปแล้วแบตลี่เปิดเข้าไปไม่ได้ครับเพื่อนๆเอาแล้วบอลยังเข้าทางเกอร์เกตเปิดขึ้นไปติดอีกครับเบนังกูสกัดได้เอาแล้วบอลแม็กอลิสเตอร์มงแย่งกับคูดุกเอาแล้วครับเพื่อนๆสเปอร์โอ้โหฟาวล์
Either side there may be problems. Van Dijk rose well after a brilliant ball from Szoboszlai backwards with the head, which is he was looking away and then he headed it straight into the hands of Vicario. Another free kick a bit closer, same line, left hand side, a little closer yardage towards the byline. You'd put that maybe under the category of weak once again, Ralph.
I think it's weak, but I think it's a little bit not reckless but very silly from Pedro Porro to it's almost to me a very similar to I don't want to harp on a game from earlier, but with Chalobah on Gordon. I know that was shoulder, but Porro's going into the back of Szoboszlai. There's just no need for it really, and I think you're asking for the free kick. Still soft, but again it's a very chance again. As you say, very close, but now Spurs have really gone in their own 6-yard box for this.
Yeah, a bit more flat from Szoboszlai. That's a poor ball. Xavi Simons dancing around with it, just lays it to the edge of the box, down the line for Kudus. Might just lead a charge. The red numbers flood back. The white ones do start coming forward now, but it's almost like Liverpool have regrouped down to the near side to Spence. It's one way after another. After Liverpool lost the ball, Spence into the centre circle, right of it.
ฟันได้มงเกือบได้
Everyone's regrouped, Spurs and Liverpool as such. Defensive unit is back in numbers. Romero stood still with the ball at walking pace once again, right of centre, just starts to get to the walking pace. He moves it to the far side to Xavi Simons, and then back it goes to Romero. And there was a hint there when the ball went out to Kudus on that right flank that he could have got the Jets on, but the support was one step behind where Liverpool were, and you almost think like they need to be ready for that. As soon as there's an inkling that they can get on the counter attack, they need to start committing bodies forward.
100%, and again that's also maybe that Kudus just straight away saw the red jerseys. You say and went, right, let's keep the ball, let's move it through the gears instead, and they're doing that well. And Kudus has it again coming down the right.
Puts it down the line. That's a good ball. Porro has a good cross. And Kolo Muani with the head. It was a tough one. He was slightly digging it out from underneath him at the front post. Very lively to get the movement there. It was a good bit of movement from the striker. Just to gain half a yard around Konate, who didn't have eyes on him as well. It was good movement, but been very difficult to get that in the back of the net.
100%. It's really awkward, as you say, isn't it? That's one of them as well that maybe. No, not getting the run right because it's awkward even getting that on target, as you say. Liverpool once again playing that short free kick for a short goal kick that nearly works to a degree, but it was a good ball in from Porro. You just think that maybe he's a little bit more almost just off the back of his head, nod it in, or maybe take a deflection and then someone's at the back sticks. I'm not too sure, but it was really good build-up play, it has to be said, from Spurs. Curse of the commentator there as I pass it out for a throw in there with Pedro Porro. But again, 15 minutes in, as you say, so far it's lived up to it. Again, I just think all we're missing is, sometimes as usual early on in games, it's just that final third quality delivery and finishing. But what Liverpool and what both teams are doing, really narrow in the centre of the field is where a lot of the players are.
Yeah, it's tight and there's not a lot of room. It's a big pitch at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on our screens, but they're not getting much in terms of time on the ball. This ball's going to be floated forward from Canate, taken down by Romero. It's not a convincing clearance. He goes to the far side. That's an unconvincing pass by Szoboszlai. Picked off, and now they're light in numbers here. Liverpool, maybe a 2-on-2 if Kudus can get the ball under his spell. He can't. It's allowed Liverpool to get back once again. You find that quality, and they may just hurt Liverpool. So far, not so good in that sense. And they go back to Romero in the safety net of their own half. They slow it down once again and get back on the ball. Liverpool did the double over Spurs last season with a 6-3, 5-1 scoreline, can you believe? 11-4 aggregate over two games. It was fantastic. They've actually got a fantastic record against Spurs as well. Spurs have only won 2 of the last 25 against Liverpool, so the bragging rights are definitely with the Reds. As a snapshot comes in from Bentancur, it's come to the near side, it's sliced all the way to Jed Spence near side, goes backwards and moves it inside to Van de Ven. The Dutchman back out to Spence on the near side in his pink stroke, luminous green left boot. And then he moves it back inside to Van de Ven, the number 37, staying on the ball. It's Liverpool on top and then Spurs on top and then back to Spurs on top and then back to Liverpool on top. They're just taking turns at the minute, but not getting too close to goal. Closest we've had is probably the Van Dijk header into the grateful hands of the Italian Vicario. Romero standing still in the centre circle once again. Xavi Simons, they're just trying to find an avenue. There is gaps there against Liverpool, but it's usually on the break. But they haven't been decisive enough. Simons, number 7, flicks it with the outside of the boot to Bentancur. Just staying on the ball. 17 on the clock. Still remains 0-0. I won't say a knife edge, but it's almost like it just takes one big moment to change this game. In the opening exchange, 25 yards out right flank. Kudus goes right. That's a loose pass. Has it gone out? It looked like it did. Yeah, it's going to be a throw for Liverpool halfway inside their own half far side. Just when they're starting to build a bit of momentum and the pass is starting to flow, an unnecessarily, uncharacteristically misplaced pass from Kudus.
Yeah, and I think when you're being so meticulous, as you say, it's an off-place pass, but all that takes is because you're being so meticulous with positions. Well, if Pedro Porro's a step back, he probably gets that, doesn't he? So I think they're trying to, both teams, trying to just be so on the path. Everything's so crisp and everything's that. And I'm just thinking, if I'm Liverpool there, I'm just saying to Spurs, I'm waiting for you to make a mistake. I'm going to try and pounce on it.
ตอนนี้สเปอร์นะเพื่อนสเปอร์จะอยู่ที่11นะครับแข่ง17นัดถ้ารวมนัดนี้นะรวมคะแนนเร็วแบบเดียวไทม์นะ17นัดมี23คะแนนนะครับแล้วก็ลิเวอร์พูลนะ17นัด27คะแนนนะครับแต่ถ้าแบบไม่เรียวไทม์นะที่16นัดที่ผ่านมาลิเวอร์พูลจะแข่ง16นัดมี26คะแนนส่วนสเปอร์แข่ง16นัดมี22คะแนนนะครับแบบเดี๋ยวเรามาดูกันว่าจะจบอย่างไรลิเวอร์พูล
Yeah, that again, it's another one. There was a bit of a handout from Spence. He hit the deck, Bradley. He ended up getting in between ball and Manuel. He recovered well, Conor Bradley. Oh, there's not a lot in that for me. There's not a lot in it.
For me, what he does wrong there is there's not a hand on the back, but because his hands are there, it looks like it goes down. Bradley just loses his footing for me. And you can tell by Bradley gets up a little bit like, brilliant. Got away one there, didn't I? So, again, I can see why the referees give it because of the hand placement from Spence, but I don't think that is his fault. He touched him, and I think again the eyes don't lie, Chico, as they say. And Bradley looked a very, very relieved man, as you say, when he got back up.
Yeah, he was quite out of position by a really nice ball around the corner to Spence. I think they can deem themselves unlucky. Anthony Taylor getting an earful from Thomas Frank. Probably not for the last time this evening. Liverpool thrown on the near side. Thomas Frank did come out in his press conference for this game and said he wants Spurs fans to prepare for more pain. As I say, it's a bit of a
สวย
transition
เอ้า
period.
สเปน
It's a bit
โอ้
of a
โห
strange
สเปน
one to
ฟา
say
ว
by the former Brentford manager, but
โอ้โห
I mean the pain would very much be relieved from previous defeats if they were to beat Liverpool this evening. That's for sure. Bergvall's run it out of touch. That's a painful watch against the Spurs midfielder, and it'll be a Liverpool throwing near side for Connor Bradley. Of course, I mentioned Liverpool after 3 consecutive losses. They're unbeaten in 5, whereas Spurs have only won one in the last 7 since the start of November. It's not happy viewing for Spurs in that sense. And I say 2 teams that are fairly inconsistent. Liverpool definitely finding their feet a bit more now, unbeaten in 5, like mentioned. But Spurs, you don't know what you're going to get on the day. They can beat the best team in the world and then go lose to a championship team.
Yeah, 100%. I know this was now 4 months ago, but when they beat City, was it the second game of the season, third game of the season? You saw that, and I think they went and lost. They won the first 2 games, and they lost the third to more of a bottom. I can't remember the team off the top of my head, but you sit there and go, oh, so that's where they fell off, didn't they? And you go, oh, so you're spot on there. Really good 2-0 performance against City, and on the 3rd game week of the season, they went and lost and picked up the first loss for Thomas Frank. So that's how up and down they've been, and I just think they've had a lot of injuries as well, haven't they? Of course, so that's been a bit of the problem. Whereas Liverpool, the start of the season, they were getting away with things. What for Bournemouth on the first game of the season, Bournemouth should have won that game for me, just with the chances they had. But Liverpool had a bit of quality and just overturned it. Newcastle, I think Newcastle should have won that game as well, but they got the rub of the green, and then the rub of the green stopped happening. So that's where the results then stopped coming from.
Yeah, it was they lost 1-0 at home at Bournemouth after beating. I covered the opening game against Burnley. They won 3-0. They were. I've never seen them play such good football. Then they beat City 2-0 at the Etihad, and then they go and lose 1-0 at home to Bournemouth. I mean, in the grand scheme, Bournemouth look very good this season. So we won't take that away from them being good. But if Spurs want to get to the heights they're expecting, they've got to be winning games like that. That's for sure. As we've been talking, there's just been a couple of throw-ins on the near side for Liverpool. Haven't missed anything so far, but they moved down to that defensive third of Spurs' half. Connor Bradley, and that'll be the first corner of the game for Liverpool on the near side. Connor Bradley with a cross to hit Jed Spence, and a bit of defending to do now for the home side as they send the big boys forward. And they definitely do have a threat. TK's not the smallest lad in the world either. I mean, Spurs conceded from set-piece goals this season a top, and Liverpool scored from set-pieces this season fairly low, to be honest. So I don't think we're expecting a goal here, but McAllister's going to try with the left arm up in the air. Outswing it. Well, you can see why they haven't scored from set pieces with the ball in like that. All the way through it goes. Connor Bradley's going to pick it up, pick the pocket. It's Porro, and now they need to flood bodies forward.
แต่พูดถึงฟันเนี่ยเปลี่ยนโลโก้ใหม่สวยดีเท่ดี ทำเองนะเนี่ยพี่เท่นะพี่
Chance missed, ball forward. It's gone over hit, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. That's exactly what we're talking about.
I know it's really disappointing because it's frustrating.
สวัสดีนะครับพี่จักรินนะครับ
Because if I saw my team doing that, I'd be wanting to pull my hair out. Because if you play that ball to was it Xavi Simons on the left-hand side, and you don't get there, that's all right. But play that pass because he can be in for a counter attack, and it's just that if that was Gravenberg, he'd have played that ball to Ekitike. He'd have played that pass. So it's a little bit frustrating. Again, that's just 2 neutrals watching it, so I can only imagine what a Spurs fans doing now. The Spurs fans in the stadium, and Liverpool are cutting them open once again. They're playing some great stuff. Here they come.
Yeah, some slide to the near side, just slightly overhit. Connor Bradley will recover it back to the Hungarian. Right flank, inside it goes centrally. Curtis Jones looking for his pass.
เพื่อนๆว่าจะจบยังไงวะคุณเนี่ยไปแล้วแมนเชสเตอร์เปิดเข้าไปมงเอ้า
halfway through. This first half, still waiting for the game to really truly come to life, but we've seen a good bit of football in the opening 23.5 minutes. It is still 0-0. I'm sure that'll change.
เบิกว้าวไปไม่ได้ครับเพื่อนครับย้อนไปโรเมโรเปิดเข้าไปไม่ถึงโคโลโมนี่
Hopefully it continues. I think Spurs have almost they're trying too hard and overcomplicating things is what I would say. I think the best example, I think Thomas Frank is a great manager. I'm not trying to give him grief here, but you can see Arne Slot's on they're both on the edge of the technical areas. Arne Slot's more just looking and going, having words with his players. Thomas Frank, from a throw-in, I think it was about 3 minutes ago, he was pointing to his players, wasn't he? And they were then running over. And to me, if I'm a player, I'm getting a little bit confused. I just want to go play football out there. I think he's overcomplicated a bit, and now they're playing out from their own goal kick, nearly getting caught there. Vicario has to clear it away. And again, I mean, they're all mad and frustrated at each other, But I just think if I'm Vicario, I'm probably going, oh, I took a heavy touch there, I've got to blame myself. But this is why we think a lot of us who cover a lot of football, especially in the Premier League, we get frustrated when we see that, because I just sit there and go, even if I'm Van der Ven, just clear that long. Get it away.
I mean, why does he have to pass it 3 yards for them Vicario to try and kick it long? Why don't you just kick it along for the initial ball off the floor? You've put yourself in so much trouble, giving the ball back to Liverpool far too easily. It's unnecessary. Vicario, like you say, he's bellowing at his defenders, but he needs to be looking at himself there. That's a really poor first touch, dropped his concentration, nearly let Szoboszlai, and he's not the slowest player in the world by any means. You know, so it only takes, we talked about this, it only takes one little split silly mistake to make a difference in this game, especially against good teams. Liverpool are a good team and they can hurt you. They've got away with one there and it's just unnecessary.
100%. And what I will say as well is, this is no offence to someone like Mo Salah. If I see Mo Salah pressing me down, I know that Mo Salah's going to press me down to press me down. If you watch Szoboszlai, he's hunting you down. There's a difference when you see players pressing another long ball from Liverpool, almost just giving possession back to Spurs there, and Spence has it on the left side. Again, look at both managers, almost micromanaging both sets of players. Back to Romero, and you've seen a lot of the balls Nathan sent into Bentancur. He's pressed down, and Spurs are living really dangerously here, especially with how quick that Liverpool can counter if they get the ball. Spence, lovely back heel through the legs of Szoboszlai into Archie Gray. He spreads the ball out to the right side to Kudus, takes it down on his chest, turns around looking for support into Simmons, back to Kudus. He'll go for goal, takes a block off of Kanate, back out to Spence on the left hand side. He needs some support from someone. He's got a 2-on-1 against him. He's forced to go back to Gray. This is better though from Spurs. It's more up tempo. Simmons spreads it out to Porro on the right hand side, slowed down a little bit, ball into the box, deflected away off of Kirkes. Porro swings it up in the air, into the box, Colomawani with his header on target, and it's easily saved by Alisson there. That was a lovely ball at the header back in from Spence, puts it on a plate for Colomawani. It's a little bit flat, but for me, it's a good save by Alisson, but he heads it right at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, you're always taught as a player go across goal, but for me, if he just sneaks that into that front post, he may give Alisson a lot of problems. Jed Spence did unbelievably well to rise above his man and head that back across, but now it's Spurs just looking like they have their tails up ever so slightly after we saw a flutter from Liverpool. It's just one way and then another.
It's really switching at sides every so few minutes. I think Jed Spence, as you said, he's having an excellent game. He's on the ball now, cuts inside, puts the ball into the box, headed away by Kanate, only as far as Vert. Sekatike is going to get there in front of Bentancur. Bentancur takes his man down, and Sekatike then runs into the back of Porro. Still, he's spotting that red nose, as we said earlier. But and then for Colomawani, I know it's a shot that, but maybe Colomawani in form puts that in the bottom corner. But it's one of them where, for me, as my striker, if I see 9 games and 6 shots, I'm disappointed. Whereas I see in 1 game 3 shots out, it's an improvement. It's an improvement.
Yeah,
มันเบาไปหน่อยเพื่อน
power in that header. It was tough. The direction was off straight at Alisson. But I think he was put off slightly by Gravenberch just in front of him, spreading his head backwards, and he was aware that that head was there, and I think that put him off ever so slightly. But yeah, it's improvements. I think he just has to do a lot better there.
100%. You would expect him to do better, but when you look at the stats, as you say, it's a lot better improvement. Lovely little turn there from Gravenberch to take it past Xavi Simmons to Kanate. Way to Bradley. A lot of Liverpool players are high up the field now. But I mean, this is how both teams are almost playing. They're sitting back and one team has possession. Then they look to it on the counter and getting players back. It's been a really interesting watch so far. It's almost the wing backs, Bradley and Kirkes on the left and right, really high up the field. Kanate has it just inside the Spurs half. Gravenberch dropping to make a free in between him and Van Dijk. Bolton Jones, he loses out. Now again, there might be a count at once again.
จริงๆอะมัวนี่เป็นคนที่เล่นเก่งนะเพื่อนตอนนั้นบอลโลกก็เกือบยิงประตูชัยให้ฝรั่งเศสนะในช่วง
Every time those red jerseys flowed back, they really regroup well, and if anything, the old counter pressing is you press the ball. If anything, they just not pressing the ball, but they're getting back in the shape really quickly.
Yeah, if I was Thomas Frank, I'd be saying you have a split second when you get the ball to make a decision. Simmons looks like he's slipped and gone through the back of Van Dijk. That looks slightly ugly. Van Dijk's down on the floor, hurt. So there is a break. We get our first yellow card. It's gone to the Dutchman, Xavi Simons. I did a
เกม
rectal
ดู
leg
เหนื่อยว่ะเพื่อน
and he almost fell into him. It did look slightly ugly, and we'll get a replay of it. But for me, yeah, if I was Thomas Frank, I'd be saying as soon as you get the ball on transition on a break, you have a split second. Is Javi Simmons going to be in
เก
trouble
มดู
here?
เหนื่อยจัดเลยอ่ะ
A foot that's right down the Achilles.
เกมนี้เอาละไปสเปอร์ไปโอ้โหดูจ่ายบอลดิไอ้เหี้ยไอ้เวนจ่ายไปไหนไอ้ชาวี
I don't think it's
Xavi Simons.
quote-unquote bad as Gordon because Gordon flew in, didn't he? He left his feet, but I do think that it's one of them where I think that's a yellow card. But I mean, I assume it will be reviewed. We're still at a stoppage in place, so I can only imagine it's being reviewed. As Nathan's already said a few times, John Brooks is our referee, is being reviewed, and it's always a worry. Where I know it's only been about 20 seconds.
ครึ่งชั่วโมงผ่านไปนะครับยังเสมอ0-0อยู่
If they looked at it once and John Brooks is already blown by now, oh, okay, fair enough.
นะครับโอกาสยิงก็สเปอร์โอกาสยิง5ครั้งเข้ากรอบไป1เดี๋ยวพูโอกาสยิง1นะครับแล้วก็เข้ากรอบ1สเปอร์เหนือกว่าเพื่อนครองบอลก็พอๆกันครับ47-53เดี๋ยวพูครองบอลมากกว่าซิมมอนนะครับเล่นรุ่นพี่ซะแล้วเพื่อน
I wouldn't be in shock at all. But if they gave a yellow card, the same.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think unfortunately this is very similar when I see a penalty sometimes. I think because we've seen so many decisions,
เล่นอันตรายนะซิมมอนในเวนเดี๋ยวมันก็โดนใบแดงหรอก
He's off to the monitor, which to me could only mean one thing, and I know this is because we've seen so many times. Whatever the decision on the field was given, it's going to be returned. So, for example, if that was a red card, it would be a yellow. You know what I mean? It's one of them, isn't it? So I think Spurs are going to go down to 10 men right now.
I think so. It doesn't look good, does it? Well, they're playing it in normal time. It doesn't look that bad on the broadcast camera angle. It's when they zoom in and then they slow it right down and show the still frame of what's... It's a slip. He loses his foot, but then he dives in and the ball's nowhere to be seen. There's no need to be doing that. It's a very split-second rush of blood, stupid decision by the Richmond. I think you're right. I think they're going to lose their number 7.
I think they are, and I mean, from a point of view of the game, I hope this stays as a yellow card because 11 v 11.
Oh, he's going to have to say something.
So as Nathan said, it is independent off-tube studio commentary, so we don't know what the referee is going to say, but he has reviewed it. He's now speaking.
จะโดนเราเพื่อนโดนใบแดงเอาซิมมอนเล่นโง่เป็นหรอ
So we'll have to wait and see what he says.
อ๋อชิบหายไปดูแล้วโอ้โหกินโค้กเหมือนกัน
The red card is out, so it was given as a yellow card. VAR intervened, and the referee went.
เรียบร้อยกูว่าโดนใบแดงชัวร์
is off the field of play. Just after half an hour in, it's independent off-tube studio commentary. Spurs hosting Liverpool. It's goalless, and now it's also 21 men on the field. And again, I think it's harsh.
เรียบร้อยเพื่อนโดนใบแดงอยู่แล้วเพื่อนดูทรงอ่ะเนี่ยเล่นทำไมอ่ะพี่สักกลินผมว่าโดนใบแดงอยู่แล้วเสียข้างโง่ไอ้เหี้ย
But as you say, and as well, it might be no intent to play the ball and this and that. But if I'm Simmons, I'm saying, look, I am probably a couple of inches to the left.
เรียบร้อยเพื่อน
On the floor, that's what I'm trying to do, and I slip as well, and I'm off balance. So I can see why. I can see both, as you said, I can kind of see both sides of the things, and to me, if you can see that, you should just go with the on-field decision.
Yeah, but I can see why it has been given. You know, I'd be if it was against the team I support, I'd be upset if the player.
โรเมโรเดินหนีเลยอ่ะเพื่อนโดนแดง
They're in for a really tough time in this game. Over half an hour gone, and they're starting to lose their heads. They've
เรียบร้อย
player down, maybe a yellow card.
ไปเล่นอันตรายไอ้หนุ่มน้อยมึงอ่ะ
It was a red card, you know. In real time, as you could see it, it didn't look like there was much going on. It didn't, and I can see why John Brooks gave the yellow card. But in the end, I can see why they've given a straight red card to Javi Simmons. But it's hard because they were still in the game. Virgil van Dijk wasn't exactly in a dangerous area near the Spurs goal. It was unnecessary.
ในนี้เป็นเนเธอร์แลนด์แบบหลายคนอยู่นะ3 คนนะเพื่อนเนเธอร์แลนด์อ่ะ4 คนเดียวเพื่อนเนเธอร์แลนด์4 คนอ่ะมีฟานไดค์กาเฟนแบกไอซิมมอนแล้วก็ฟานเดอร์เฟนเนี่ยครับเพื่อน
if Liverpool get the goal, Spurs are going to have to go forward, and then Liverpool might get 2 or 3.
น่าจะเป็นผู้เล่นที่มีเยอะสุดเลยก็คือเนเธอร์แลนด์เนี่ยแหละประเทศที่เยอะสุดเลย4 คนทั้ง2 ทีมฝั่งละ2 คนเสร็จแล้วล่ะเดี๋ยวสเปอร์ทีแรกอุตส่าห์เล่นดีนะวันนี้สเปอร์
Let's keep going, and if we get a goal before half time, something can change, but it can just so finely poised right now.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hold true, but the fact that Xavi Simons, he wasn't having the best game, was he?
No.
He was actually having a really poor performance in the end. So Spurs coming forward now, trying to get the first goal.
เสร็จเลย
down
เพื่อน
the right hand side, looking to pick out maybe a teammate in the penalty area. Cross comes in and it's poor, but he does ever so well to regain the ball. Of course, I don't know if they're going to drop to a 4 in midfield and just a 1 up top. Simons was almost playing off of Kolo Muani. Ball's won by Benton Kerr, but that means it goes out for a throw-in on the left-hand side. A few Spurs players are warming up. Can't see a change to be made in the first half, but maybe rolling on into the start of the second half. Still 0-0. Liverpool on the ball. I feel Liverpool have moved it around with a bit more of a higher tempo when they're on the ball. Lovely turn by McAllister. Swings it out to the left-hand side into Jones. Back it goes to Gravenberch, and now Liverpool can really pile on the pressure with the red jerseys in Spurs' half. Bradley, Canate, furthest back is Van Dijk, and he's a good 10 or 15 yards into the Spurs half anyway. Gravenberch, Bosley, again, this is going to be a really low block now from Spurs, you can imagine. Maybe trying to see out into half-time. Gravenberch, lovely ball into Verts, turns his man, goes for a strike, a goal, great save by Vicario. Ekitike nearly there on the rebound, lost his footing there, but that's what Liverpool will need. When it's a low block like that, they'll need a little piece of magic, but that ball from Gravenberch was fantastic, lovely roll by Verts. He's not exactly in the corner, but still a great save from Vicario.
Yeah, I think he knew what was coming as he opened his body out. He read it, like good keepers do. Get an early step on your man. It's very well worked.
ที่โมซิมอนโดนใบแดงใช่เดี๋ยวพี่ก็มันโอ้โหเพื่อนมันไม่ควรไปทำอะไรแบบนั้นเลยไอ้สัตว์อยู่ดีไปทำเฮียอะไรแบบนั้นปัญญาอ่อนไอ้เวรพี่จักรินผมเนี่ยเซ็งช่องผมเนี่ยเพื่อนพี่จักรินช่องผมโดนติดแดงโดนปิดสร้างรายได้โดนปิดกั้นการมองเห็นโดนทุกอย่างเลยพี่จักรินเนี่ยช่องผมถึงคนดูน้อยปกติเราแม่งอย่างน้อยก็10 คน20 คนตลอดไงแม่งโดนปิดกั้นสร้างโดนแดงติดเหลืองติดแดงโดนแบนไปเลยแล้วก็โดนปิดการมองเห็นไปหมดเลยพี่ก็มีแต่พวกพี่ๆที่ดูประจำที่เห็นถ้าคนใหม่ๆไม่มีใครเห็นเลยโดนปิดกั้นสร้างรายได้ไปหมดเลยยิงโอ้โหเกือบเซ็งอยู่เนี่ยพี่จะเปิดสร้างรายได้ก็สิ้นปีเนี่ยโอ้โหโดนปิดการสร้างรายได้ไป3 เดือนเซ็งจัดโอ้โหลูกยิงของสปอร์ตไลน์เดี๋ยวฝากพี่ๆนะกดไลค์กดแชร์ฝากกดติดตามด้วยเอาสวยไปแล้วฟาเรนวิงโอ้โหเวียดเอ้าโอ้โหเวียดผมเข้ามาโอ้โหไม่ถึงเอกิติเก้ครับเพื่อนเอกิติเก้นี่เป็นกองหน้าที่น่าสนใจนะเพื่อนนะเชื่อไหมว่าเพื่อนๆเชื่อไหมว่าผมให้เพื่อนๆเดานะว่าคนในประเทศอะไรเนี่ยผู้เล่นประเทศอะไรทั้ง2 ทีมมามากที่สุดพี่ว่าประเทศอะไรพี่จักรินหรือว่าพี่ท่านอื่นบอกอะพี่ว่าประเทศอะไรมากสุดเป็นผู้เล่นประเทศอะไรทั้ง2 ทีมนะมากที่สุดไม่น่าเชื่อนะว่าประเทศนี้จะเล่นอยู่ในพรีเมียร์เยอะเหมือนกันนะเพื่อน
Let's have that lead at half time. That'd be ever so important. They played some good stuff just outside the penalty area. Gravenberch, of course, they've got a long shot in them as well.
ทีนี้หนักละสเปอร์จะเล่นยังไงอย่างเพื่อนเหลือ10 คนเนี่ยเอาเฮ้ยสวยโคโลโมนี่ไม่ทันนะเพื่อนเอาได้อยู่โอ้โหเกือบไปแล้วลิเวอร์พูล
well
Weird.
wide of the match. Watching it back,
มันเรียกเวียดใช่ไหมผมก็ไม่เรียกวิงตลอดเลย ฟาลันวิงฟาลันเวียสใช่ไหมครับเพื่อน
drops it. Then Kudus is there almost on the rebound trying to get there. But Alisson gets there with his feet because it is well outside the area, but he knows that. It's good goalkeeping. But again, even when Alisson clears it, there's no one following up. But I think, again, that's because of how deep Spurs are. But again, that's one of them where if Alisson comes and claims it like he did, and he stops the attack, well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. If he
Forian West.
while he dinks it over the top of him, then everything's on Alisson and everyone's going, why did he come out on this and that?
Yeah, and the worst thing possible for Liverpool is to concede first now that they're down to 10. I mean, that was always the case, but now they're down to 10, it'll be the worst thing for them. That's for sure. As Liverpool come forward, they live to survive it, but if they want to get a positive result from this, they have to be the team that score first.
Bradley sprays it out to the left to Van Dijk. Over to the left to Kirkes. And I think if you're Liverpool, don't get frustrated with how deep Spurs is trying to play.
เมื่อกี้ที่ผมพูดนะผู้เล่นเนเธอร์แลนด์นะเพื่อน4 คนเลยนะครับก็ฝั่งลิเวอร์พูลมีฟันไดค์กับไอ้กาเฟนแบกแล้วก็ฝั่งสเปอร์มีฟานเดอร์เฟนกับไอ้ซิมมอนเนี่ยแหละไอ้ซิมมงอ่ะซิมมงใช่ไหมเพื่อนนั่นแหละซิมมงเนี่ยแล้วก็รองลงมาคิดดูผู้เล่นอังกฤษยังมีแค่3 คนนั้นเพื่อนมีเคอร์ติสโจนมีเกย์แล้วก็มีสเปนนะ3 คนไอ้นี่มี2 คนไอ้ฮังการีมี2 คนนะเพื่อนแต่พูดถึงไอ้สวอตสไลน์นี่เพื่อนอยู่25มีเกอร์เกสกับสวอตสไลน์นะ2 คนไอ้อาร์เจนตินามี2 คนเหมือนกันมีโรมิโลแล้วก็แม็กอลิสเตอร์ฝรั่งเศสเนี่ยมีหลายคนหน่อยฝรั่งเศสมี3 คนนะมีโกนาเต้ติกิติเก้แล้วก็โคโลมัวนี่สเปนมีคนเดียวเกิดเกตเปิดเหนื่อยอ่ะเพื่อนงานเนี้ยผมว่าสเปอร์เหนื่อย40 นาทีผ่านไปนะครับยัง0-0เหมือนเดิมก็ตั้งแต่สเปอร์เหลือ10 คนลิเวอร์พูลก็โหมบุกหนักเลยอ่ะทีเนี้ยลิเวอร์พูลโหมบุกหนักมากๆเลยแต่อยู่ที่ว่าลิเวอร์พูลจะทำประตูได้เมื่อไหร่นะเพื่อนต้องเอาใจช่วยสเปอร์นะครับให้ตั้งรับแล้วก็อันนี้ไปได้สถิติเมื่อฤดูกาลที่แล้วนะครับในพรีเมียร์ลีกนี่แพ้ทั้งคู่นะแพ้ยับนะเพื่อนนะครับลิเวอร์พูลชนะมา 5-1 ชนะมา6-3 อ่ะเพื่อนยับอ่ะฤดูกาลที่แล้วสำหรับสเปอร์เอาเว้ยมีจะสวนแล้วเปโดปาโลเปิดเข้าไปยิงโอ้โหสเปนโอ้โหเปิดแรงจัดเพื่อนโอ้โหนี่ครับเป็นโนปอโลนะครับเปิดให้สเปนนะแต่แม่งแรงไปหน่อยเนี่ยเปิดไม่รู้โอ้โหจะยิงยังไงเลยเพื่อนแรงจัดนะครับมาอีกครับลุยใหม่
Spurs credit to them. They don't look like they're down to 10 men. They're coming forward with attacking with confidence. Play back to Porro. They've got every single player in the Spurs half. They're looking to again. I know there's never a bad time to score, but what a great time it would be if Spurs could go ahead and take the lead going into the back end of the first half. Ball over the top. Kudus is off that position. That's poor because he's looking down the line there.
Yeah.But I can't believe Spurs down at 10 men are playing better football than they did with 11.
ครับมาอีกแล้วเปิดเข้าไปสวอตสไลน์โอ้โหไม่ได้
Looking for the man at the back post. It's not a bad idea as he went early for it. Oh, it's just a brilliant interception from Conor Bradley on the stretch, isn't it? This game almost become even more entertaining now it's more open, and the fact that they're down to 10, Spurs are playing much better on the counter attack. They were very unfortunate there. 2 minutes to go to liberate.
Well, you spoke about it's the top highest, one of the top highest scoring games.
เอาสวยไปแล้วเพื่อนเอาแล้วเว้ยเพื่อนไปแล้วโอ้โหเบิกวาวเปิดไม่ได้เพื่อนแบดลี่ไป
clear-cut chance, but there's been so many half chances. You said the game is so wide open. We've just got about less than 90 seconds of the first 45 to go. He had a minute or two of stoppage
สวย
time. Have the VAR check for Xavi Simons' red card, so might be a few minutes there, but it won't be too many. Kudus wins it off of Kirkes. Gray loses it in the middle, then a battle between Gravenberg and Kolomowani.
หลังหน้า
Dutchman who comes away with it. Sabozlai. Only good first quick time passes. Bradley gives it away to Spence. He's had a great first half as a left back and he's flying forward and needs his teammates to come with him. Kolomowani is almost walking coming forward. Spence all the way into the penalty area. Is he brought down there by Bradley? Referee says no. I think he's a little bit unlucky. I'm not saying it's a penalty. I'd love to see it back. It was a lot of bodies at the same time. But I think Spence almost looked up and what you were pointing at, no one would come with him. I think he almost looked up and went, I've got to call this on my own because there's no one there for me. I'll bring Nathan in a moment as Liverpool are coming forward or are they going to stop play because there were 2 or maybe even 3 players down in the area. Bradley's gone down. He was the man up against Spence there. That was great from Spence. I mean, I don't know about you, Nathan. I'd like to watch it again before more, but maybe making a judgment.
No, I think Spence moves into Bradley.
It's a bit clumsy. Jones is in front of us. I think it's clumsy from all of them. But I think even maybe Spence loses his footing as well.
Yeah, not enough in it for me. Spence knew he was on his own as well. You looked over at Kolomowani and he's barely breaking a sweat. You just got to belt and brace. And this is what you talked about. He hasn't got that clinical mind.
มาแล้วมาอีกแล้วครับสเปนไปสเปนไปสเปนโอ้โหเฮ้ยไม่ฟาวโอ้โหสเปนโอ้โหเพื่อนไม่ฟาวครับสเปนครับลิเวอร์พูลจะสวนแล้วไปแล้วแม็กอลิสเตอร์เวสเวียสเปิดซ้ายออกไป
Spurs look more dangerous down to 10.
Well, they do know that. But as you said, no offense to Xavi Simons, but he wasn't having the greatest of games anyway, was he? So it wasn't like
แบดลี่เจ็บไปแล้วเพื่อนเป็นนี่ครับดูจังหวะภาพช้านะครับของสเปนอุ้ยฟาวแล้วนะเชื่อเหมือนจะฟาวนะเพื่อนเอาล่ะเพื่อน
rolled his ankle, pulled something as he's gone down, collided with Jones, his teammates. We do have 3 minutes of stoppage time, but we are yet to even play that. So we are about 90 seconds into stoppage time, but whenever we do kick back off, we'll
แต่ก็ไม่น่าจะได้หรอกดูทรงผมก็พูดอย่างนั้นแหละพูดเวอร์อย่างนั้นแหละเพื่อนแต่ไม่น่าจะได้หรอก
Just think he looks a bit frustrated with the first half. We'll quickly do look at the stats. Possession-wise, 60-40 in favour of Liverpool. Expected goals 0.44 to 0.24 in favour of Spurs. 5 shots for the hosts, 2 for Liverpool. Only 1 on target was Kolomowani's header, whereas both shots for Liverpool have resulted in shots on target. They've also 3 corners. Spurs yet to have a corner in this game, and he's limping around, looking a bit. He looks to be in a bit of pain, but what I would say is maybe even the saying, right, first of all, if you want to come off and get in, I'd be saying go down the tunnel, get 15 minutes, we're still level men if we take him off. Because it's not worse than if you might take him off now and you might just need 15 minutes of him good to go. We'll have to wait and see where that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. May just hobble off and survive. I mean, we're 2.5 minutes into the 3 added on. I don't think we played 10 seconds of it, to be honest. So we maybe just be touching 50 minutes by the time we get there in the end. But yeah, interesting to see what Conor Bradley does. Liverpool haven't taken it to Spurs as much as I thought they would since they got that red card 15 minutes ago. Very interesting to see. Maybe Spurs can use that to their advantage, but it's been a very compelling game, even the fact that it's sad 0-0.
100%. I think if I were Arne Slot, I'd be saying go for the throat to get that 1-0. Just go into half time, get that first goal. I'm not really bothered. Then we can move on from there. Supposedly on the right side, Liverpool. Now Conor Bradley is back on the field, so back to 11. Spurs still, of course, have 10 after that red card from Xavi Simons. Bradley. And just left the field into Sabozlai. McAllister back up for Rakitic, looking for Sabozlai. It was a lovely little move, and the execution was just a bit poor. Gray wins it, plays it off of the feet of Bradley. Spence wins it back and is forced to go back to his goalkeeper, who terrible clearance, just slices it up into the sky. Bradley tries to bring it down with his chest. It's a bit of head tennis between the two sides. Spence clears it away off of the boot of Sabozlai, out for a throw-in. Liverpool on the right hand side, as you said, Nathan, probably looking at maybe just over 2 minutes, maybe 90 seconds left of this first half, and again from both sides I think they've been quality lacking at the moment. And if you're even Bosch, you won't be. Alex, I can imagine you're away from home, it's 0-0. You're up a man. You'll be happier. And Thomas Frank, as you said, will maybe be quite happy with how his side have responded mentally to going down to 10 men.
Yeah, we saw it just as the red card came in. He was geeing his players up. He still thinks they can get something from this game. He'll motivate them, put a bit of fire up them, make them believe that they can get maximum points from this game if they're savvy enough with it. For Liverpool, yes, they'll be fairly happy. I think Slot will be, like you say, the happier of the two versus Frank, but he'll be unhappy. It's still at 0-0 after they go down to 10. So I think we'll definitely see a more ruthless cutthroat Liverpool at the start of the second half.
I'd expect so, you know. It lasted a lot. Curtis Jones comes in, ball into McAllister. He'll swing for a strike at goal, blocked away, goes out for, I believe, a corner. Spurs want a goal kick, but looked to me it was going to be a corner. It's when Manchester United had the 10 men, had the man advantage against Everton. Everton still went and scored, and it's almost going down those lines. The longer it's
แน่นอนนะถูกมันแฝงแม่งโดนออกเป็นคนหนึ่งไม่ยังไม่เปลี่ยนตัวเลยก็อาจจะทิ้งไอ้นี่ไว้คนเดียวด้วยโคโลมูนี่ทิ้งโคโลมูนี่แล้วก็รับ8คนเลยเพื่อนหรือไม่โคโลมูนี่มาลงมาช่วยด้วย
Of the first half of it, the 50th minute mark, spent 3 minutes of stoppage time, and we had stoppage time in stoppage time. So ball's like swings one in, heads go up, flirts goes for a strike, it's blocked away by Bentancur. He does ever so well to win the ball back in his own corner flag, battling away with the German, and then that's a foul on Bergvall. Looks like he just turned his knee maybe a bit too sharply at himself more than anything, but all eyes on referee John Brooks, and that is half-time. An exciting end-to-end battle between the two sides. Biggest story of the first half is a red card for Xavi Simons. Referee John Brooks gave it and deemed it a yellow card on play. And in the game, VAR intruded, and it was given as a red card. But half-time, no real big chances, chances and high-quality football on display. But it stays goalless. Spurs 0, Liverpool 0.
เปิดเข้าไปเอายิงฟาเรียนเวียนโอเคไม่มีไรน่าจะจบแล้วเพื่อนเรียบร้อยครับเพื่อนจบครึ่งแรกนะครับก็มีเหตุการณ์สำคัญก็คือทีมงนะครับโดนใบแดงนะครับไปทำฟาวล์เวอร์กิลฟันได้นะครับจบครึ่งแรกนะครับเสมอกันไปที่ 0-0 นะครับเดี๋ยวเรามาดูครึ่งหลังกันดีกว่าว่าครึ่งหลังจะเป็นอย่างไรนะครับเดือดเพื่อน
But a big talking point, and the only real big talking point in the first half. 2 minutes after the half-hour mark, Xavi Simons raked his studs down the back of Virgil van Dijk's Achilles needlessly, and he got sent these marching orders for an early bath. Liverpool have yet to penetrate them since then, but he's finally in the balance for this second half. At half-time, it's Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0. Half-time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium between Spurs and Liverpool. It's a tight, cagey contest, and there wasn't that much to split between these two teams. But a big talking point, and the only real big talking point in the first half. 2 minutes after the half-hour mark, Xavi Simons raked his studs down the back of Virgil van Dijk's Achilles needlessly, and he got sent these marching orders for an early bath.
เดี๋ยวรอครึ่งหลังนะครับว่าครึ่งหลังจะเป็นอย่างไร
Half-time is Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0. Half-time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium between Spurs and Liverpool. It's a tight, cagey contest, and there wasn't that much to split between these two teams. But a big talking point, and the only real big talking point in the first half. 2 minutes after the half-hour mark, Xavi Simons raked his studs down the back of Virgil van Dijk's Achilles needlessly, and he got sent these marching orders for an early bath. Liverpool have yet to penetrate them since then, but he's finally in the balance for this second half. At half-time, it's Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0. Half-time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium between Spurs and Liverpool. It's a tight, cagey contest, and there wasn't that much to split between these two teams. But a big talking point, and the only real big talking point in the first half. 2 minutes after the half-hour mark, Xavi Simons raked his studs down the back of Virgil van Dijk's Achilles needlessly, and he got sent these marching orders for an early bath. Liverpool have yet to penetrate them since then, but he's finally in the balance for this second half. At half-time, it's Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0. Half-time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium between Spurs and Liverpool. It's a tight.
เพื่อน เดี๋ยวรอครึ่งหลังนะมาเดี๋ยวมาดูสถิติต่างๆนะครับเพื่อนๆก็สเปอร์นะครองบอลไปทั้งหมด 37%ลิเวอร์พูลนะ63ค่า XG ของสเปอร์นะครับ 0.44 ลิเวอร์พูล 0.25 นะโอกาสยิงนะครับสเปอร์มากกว่าโอกาสยิง5ครั้งเข้ากรอบไป1แล้วก็ลิเวอร์พูลโอกาสยิง4ครั้งเข้ากรอบไป2อัตราการครองบอลนะลิเวอร์พูลผ่านบอลไปทั้งหมด285ครั้งผ่านบอลสำเร็จ254ครั้งนะครับเป็น 89% ส่วนสเปอร์นะผ่านบอลไปทั้งหมด170ครั้งผ่านบอลสำเร็จ137ครั้งก็ 81% นะครับจุดเปลี่ยนสำคัญของสเปอร์นะก่อนโดนใบแดงคือสเปอร์เล่นได้ดีมากเพื่อนๆโอกาสยิง5ครั้งนะตอนนั้นลิเวอร์พูลโอกาสยิงแค่ครั้งเดียวนะเพื่อนตอนนั้นนะครับหลังจากนั้นลิเวอร์พูลก็มีโอกาสยิงมากเพิ่มขึ้นนะเป็นเรื่องปกติอยู่แล้ว เพราะสเปอร์เหลือ10คนนะครับเพื่อนๆก็เดี๋ยวรู้ครึ่งหลังนะครับว่าครึ่งหลังจะสเปอร์จะแก้เกมอย่างไงนะครับแล้วก็มีตัวสำรองอย่างที่จะลงมาแทนอย่างริชาลีซอนอย่างเงี้ยมีมาติเต้มีโอเดอร์บี้นะครับ3กองหน้าแล้วก็เบนจอห์นสันมีกองกลางมีเปาลินญ่านะครับกองหลังก็เป็นเดวิดนะครับเควินดันโซแล้วก็ดากูชินนะครับเพื่อนๆเนี่ย ก็มี3กองหลังก็มีชื่อทั้งนั้นนะเพื่อนเบนเดวิดดันโซแล้วก็ดากูชินอ่ะแล้วตัวสำรองผมว่า ถ้าพูดจริงๆตัวสำรองในมุมมองของผมนะลิเวอร์พูลถ้าเป็นกองหลังอ่ะกองกลางกองหน้าผมว่ากองหลังตัวของสเปอร์โอเคนะดูดีนะแต่ลิเวอร์พูลก็ประมาทไม่ได้เพื่อนอย่างอีซากเคียซ่าอย่างเงี้ยมีฟิล์มปองอย่างเงี้ยก็แอนดูโรเบอร์สันมีโรเบอร์สันอย่างเงี้ยเพื่อนก็มีดูว่าจะมาเปลี่ยนเกมได้เหมือนกัน อย่าดูที่ว่าครึ่งหลังจะมาแก้เกมมันยังไงครับเพื่อนเดี๋ยวดูกันเพื่อนพี่ๆนะครับแล้วตี3นั้นเพื่อนนี่คู่นี้เลยครับเอเวอร์ตันเปิดบ้านนะครับต้อนรับการมาเยือนของอาร์เซนอลนะมันชื่อว่าฮิตดิกูซันเหรอไม่อ่านว่าฮิกดิกูซัน นะประมาณเพื่อน นะจะดูกันว่าจะแก้เกมอย่างไรนะครับสำหรับคู่ลิเวอร์พูลแล้วก็สเปอร์นะหรือว่าจะจบกัน 0-0 หรือว่าจะมีประตูนะครับเดี๋ยวรอเลยเพื่อนๆครึ่งหลังนะครับประมาณนี้เดี๋ยวเจอกันพักสักแป๊บหนึ่งนะเพื่อนเดี๋ยวแป๊บหนึ่งจะพักสักแป๊บหนึ่งเพื่อนผมขอไปฉี่แป๊บนึง ขออภัยเพื่อนมาแล้วห้องน้ำมา
Maybe set pieces with a Romero. That's all Spurs have got. Here come Liverpool.
Long ball looking over the top. It's been left by Spence, who's judged the flight bad, but he's recovered really well. Put Ekatike on the floor. Really strong inside the box on the far side. He's going to carry it forward. Left flank Bergwald running with a point of proof. He should have let it go down that side. He thought about it, but he got hesitant on it, and he's just kept hold of the ball. Probably
มาเพื่อนเลี้ยวภูถล่มแน่นั่นเลยก็ไม่แน่นะพี่
Ball in with Isaac keeping Romero honest, but they're keeping hold of the ball, and back it goes all the way back to the keeper. But for me, what Jed Spence was thinking about doing, he should have done.
100%. And we were speaking about this in the first half. What we're looking at managers almost micromanaging the teams at the sidelines, and that felt, as you said, almost Spence going, I want to play that ball. But manager said not to play that ball. Keep a hold of it when you've got it. And it was almost and then it slowed down. But Bergwald's making a great run. Here comes Spurs with kudos, and he turns back and. Once it's so frustrating because again
They've been told to do that.
Exactly, that's the problem. But you know that if he turns forward, loses the ball, Thomas Frank will have a go at him because he said that's not what I asked for. And it's just lucky. But what if Kudus goes forward and scores? They are coming forward once again, but Liverpool get bodies back. They need to be quicker on the transition.
No tempo here. Kudus just stood still on the ball on the near side, halfway inside the Liverpool half. No one really pressing him at the minute, so he's just slowed it down. It's definitely what he's been told to do. Liverpool want to pay a fast-paced game, but Spurs don't want to join them there. And I mean, he's just stood still, walked down the line, and then passed it out for a goal kick. I mean, if your manager told you to do that, he obviously hasn't told him to pass out for a goal kick, but there was 2 or 3 times they could have let loose and gone for a long ball. Bit of a roll of the dice. You may give the ball away, but you may get your player in on goal.
100%, and this is where it's quite an opposite to what Ange would have been last year, wouldn't he? Ange would have probably said, no, go for it. I don't care if we're down to 10, that's what you've got to do. The forward to come, the Liverpool with ease, a good block away from Porro. But yeah, as you say, it's just a little bit, you just sat there and thinking, it's just different manager mentalities, isn't it? Ange Postecoglou would have sat there and gone, look, I know we're down 10, we've got to defend, but when we come forward, get bodies forward. You know what, if we concede on the counter-attack because of that, that's what happens. But what if we do get that goal and then we can defend and sit back on it? Look what happened in the Europa League final. They got a goal, they sat back, they won the game, won the Europa League final. Colin Moana, now he's got his sprinting boots on in the second half quite clearly.
Yeah, as Kanate zipped the ball back to Alisson's feet. Probably better off doing a cushion pass to his right-hand side, just away from goal. But Alisson with a good touch. Liverpool come again, left flank. Kirkes stands still, moves it inside to Jones. Number 17 assesses the options. He now swings it across to the far side. Soboslai, early cross in, digs it out. Romero with a good header. Good touch by Colin Moana. He's dropped deep. Good feet. He's running fast pace. That's good. He's moving carried on the run is Spence down the line. There's not many of them, but they're linking up well. Spence trying to go back down the line. In the end, the bounce is there, and it's just going to be headed back to Archie Gray, and they've kept hold of the ball well, dancing over Ekatike. Ball through to Bergwald, trying to go back round the corner. Spence, has he interrupted his run? Referee says no. The fans don't agree. Would have been maybe just a bit of a soft one in the end. He was just sort of cushioned off it. There's Gravenberch, moves it to Curtis Jones, right of centre. Right to left they come, Liverpool. Looking over the top for Isaac, that won't find him. Bergwald hooks it forward. There'll be a throw-in on the far side for Liverpool. Jed Spence, was that a foul for you? I think like a player just sort of stood in his path. You know, he knew what he was doing, but it's not exactly a foul. Looking for the 1-2, not enough.
No, there isn't. And again, it's almost like turn. He's not looking at it because he's more turning with his hand, isn't he? And then I think it's Spence going, right, we're down 10 men. Let's try and get a free kick and put the ball in the box. Romero's great from the end. That's something that they might want to take advantage of. We're saying, go for a pot shot. They might go out for a corner. That's a chance for us. Apart from that, sit back because you can't defend at 0-0. If they defend like this for 40 minutes, Liverpool will score. It's a matter of time. So they want something out of it.
As Soboslai moves it to the far side. Chance to get a ball in the box, thinking about it, right hand side, stood still, lays it back to Soboslai, early ball in over everyone. Ekatike at the back post, can't catch his volley. Dipped so dramatically at the back post. Ekatike swiped at it with the left, miskicked it. It's ricocheted off Spurs play. It's gone out for a Liverpool corner on the near side. That first ball, as it got flighted, it was just going to go out for a goal kick. And then he just dipped right at the last minute. Ekatike did very well to keep that alive.
Yeah, he got it right in the air, didn't he? See, then at last moment, he was the only one who actually
มันก็ผมว่าไม่แน่เนี่ยลิเวอร์พูล
The players had given up on it already, so credit to the Frenchman there. But
ลิเวอร์พูลยิงไม่ได้เลยนะ
It's all about delivery. McAllister had that awful outswinger in the first half, didn't he? But I also think if he's doing that in the in-swinger, that's probably quite a good delivery.
This ball's going to come in with the in-swinger. It's a high one to the back post, headed back across from McAllister to Curtis Jones inside the box, takes it down on the studs, trying to play it in. It's come off a Spurs man, headed backwards. McAllister, Curtis Jones playing it along the edge of the box. He's been pushed into too long in it. He wanted to let fly, he wanted to pass, he did neither in the end. It's cleared out for a throw-in on the far side. And he's gone down holding his left knee. He isn't a happy man in the end, but for me he was too slow on it.
He was too slow, and that was a bit of pushing, shoving. McAllister's getting involved, Van Dijk's getting involved. I mean, no offense if I had Virgil van Dijk fighting my battles, I'd probably get a bit more involved as well. Romero's there, of course, he is the Spurs skipper.
Quite a battle, that, isn't it?
That's a heavyweight title fight right there. I'm not sure what happens. Bentancur, this is where I think it's because. So he goes to boot the ball away and he follows through with his studs on the just above his knee on his, well, I think it's his right knee that he catches and he goes down holding his left. So it's one of them where, to me, if this is a foul or a yellow card, what are you supposed to do if you're Bentancur? Well, what am I supposed to not clear the football anymore? Am I supposed to, once you clear the football, you don't bring your leg down? Well, how am I supposed to get power? Your leg follows through, doesn't it? I can see why Isaac was in pain, but also you thought he was booted, wouldn't you, with how he reacted? He was almost screaming. And again, that well, he must be really bad. You watch it back and go, oh, well, he caught you. Not much in it, and I think he's trying to con the ref there a bit. Yeah, referee's waved it on. Game's going to resume. That's going to be okay in the end. Header out by Arch, great. To Virgil van Dijk, that's a loose pass by him. Convert to keep it in, he can. He's done well, the German. And that's good quick feet, that's good football. Wirtz has it back, inside the box, goes inside. Avenue just shut up. Yeah, there's so many white bodies back there now. Bergval's going to lead the charge in a counter-attack. He's got Kudus to his right, uses him. Fed into Bendico's feet. This is it. This is the thing for Spurs to do well.
เก็บอะไรก่อนอีซักมึงเตะโดนเขาขวาไม่ใช่เหรอไอ้เวร
To Romero, he's going for an early ball there, and that's useless. Now Isak's picked it off. Ball's going to be through to Wirtz on the left-hand side inside the box. Goes through to Alexander Isak. It's 1-0 Liverpool. It's a brilliant goal. He's hurt himself in the process, but the ball's hit the back of the net that finally broke the deadlock. And it's the half-time substitute, Alexander Isak, has put the ball in the back of the net. His second goal in the Premier League for Liverpool, and they are 1-0 up.
Was his first goal since a 2-0 away win against West Ham. He's still down as well, holding his left leg, so I'm not exactly sure, but it's just bring it on themselves, the Spurs. It's poor out from Romero. I don't know who he's playing. It's a lovely ball from Ekitike, then an even better one from Wirtz. First time finish from Isaac, spot on. Just trying to watch back. It's Van der Ven who goes in. Maybe he catches him as he's flying through, but of course there's nothing in it. He's got the goal. There's a Swede.
อ้าวเฮ้ยอ้าวชิบหายเสียบอล
He's not been hitting the heights.
เอาแล้วฟาเรนเวียส
That big money move from
อี
Newcastle.
ซักยิงเรียบร้อย1-0 โอ้โหประตูแรกของอีซักมาว่ะ
Again, Spurs bring it on them. So the one time they actually push bodies forward, they get caught. Look, I'm sure Thomas Frank think that, but now this is what you want. From 2-0 to watching the game, we wanted a Liverpool goal first if we're going to get the goal, because now Spurs have to come forward. I mean, Isak's still down, so it looks like it could be a major injury. So it might be against the goal. The injury table.
Yeah, he's pulled his shirt over his face. He's definitely in a lot of pain. The problem for me for Spurs just before is Kudus was leading a charge on the right-hand side. He had a chance to play a long ball with Romero deep in his own half, and then they decide to play a long ball with Romero. Gives it straight away. Liverpool on the attack and they score. It's the decision-making going forward that is going to be the architect of their downfall, Spurs, today. They had the chance to play a long ball. They didn't. Played it all the way backwards to then try play a long ball, and then in the end give it away, and it's 1-0, and now they're up against it and down to 10, and now they're going to bring on Brennan Johnson.
I think Brennan Johnson's a good substitute. Kudus is coming off, and look, Kudus is a great player. I'm never going to try and give him some stick, but Brennan Johnson, he's that direct
ประตูแรก
he will
ประตูที่สอง
run at the man. That's the difference. Whereas Kudus does want to get the ball and hold on. Again, Romero. What my thing is, who's he playing that pass to? Even if it's to Kolomuani.
Weaker left foot as well.
Yeah, it's more that, you know, when you see
ประตูที่สองมาแล้วเพื่อน
pass from Romero, I'm more looking at, well, where are you playing it to? Because even if played to Kolomuani, it's well under hit. If he was playing that 5 yards in front of him and gets through and go, oh, I see what you're trying to do. Just watching it back, I think, does he get his ankle torn up a little bit? Maybe he's a key from Van der Ven. it looks painful. I think he's going to have to come off. So he's had a 12-minute cameo. He's got the goal back in it for Liverpool, but probably going to have to come off him. So it looks like his game's done and dusted, and it's unfortunate because as soon as he hits the heights of scoring a goal, I mean, they had the stretcher out nice and early. I wondered why the security was almost on the field, but I mean, so it looks like Frimpong will come on for him. So now Sabozlai will just go further forward and Frimpong will go back. But this game, they might have put Frimpong a little bit further forward.
เอาเว้ยแอสซิสต์แรกของไฟเรนเวียสนะเพื่อน
Yeah, absolutely.
ลูกแรกมาแล้วลูกต่อไปก็ต้องมา
They brought on two up top to get themselves in front. They've done that now. I know it hurts because it's a sub coming off 12 minutes after he's just come on, but he's been brought on to score a goal and he's done it, and that's the main important thing.
โอ้โหเจ็บกว่าเพื่อนดูทรงน่าจะเจ็บหนักเปล่า
They may go back to the formation they had in the first
โอ้โหสาดยิงประตูได้
If you look at it in the grand scheme of things, take Isak out of it, that's just Frimpong coming on for Conor Bradley in the end, and they just go back to where they were. Now they're 1-0 up.
Basically, and I think as well, you could even say that right, we'll actually push Frimpong further forward just because of the pace he has.
ครับ
We'll
เจ็บ
keep
เลย
the ball
เพื่อน
further
โอ้
back
โห
so he
เซ็ง
can get
เล
on
ย
the ball and play it. But I think Brennan Johnson coming on, he'll make a difference. And he's already put a ball into the box, a little bit overhit, but he will add a lot more than Kudus would. I mean, if I'm honest, I wouldn't have taken Kudus off. I'd have taken Kolomawani off, and if anything, played Kudus up top because he's still got the pace in behind. But Brennan Johnson coming on, that'll be a big sub. And again, now if Liverpool was just over an hour played, it's about Spurs need to go quickly. That's a poor header from Johnson, but this game is wide open for more goals.
Yeah, they have to go for it now, Spurs. That's a great thing. Like you were saying, when Liverpool score first, Spurs have to do this now. They can't sit back and defend nothing. So they're going to have to go forward and be a bit more braver. And I think that starts with the substitution. I think that starts with bringing Richarlison on the field and play. I'm not trying to be harsh to Colin Moani, but down to 10, it's hard, especially a lone striker up front. I get that. Liverpool just have it near side, just inside the run-off with Curtis Jones, and he's just going to stand on the ball. So Isak has made way. 12 minutes he was on the field, and he scored a goal, and he's the difference between these two teams. And Bentancur, that's a horrible ball, straight to the feet of Gravenberch. McAllister's on the floor now, he's hurt. As Szoboszlai comes over halfway, McAllister's going to be fine. Move to the far side, Jeremy Frimpong. Of course, filling it right back like he originally was before he was bought by Liverpool from Leverkusen. He was practically a right winger, wasn't he? He was playing at that right side of midfield, so he can do both, and that's what the modern-day fullback is asked to do. But he is playing at right back now. Curtis Jones, left flank, goes to the wing to Wirtz, and back it goes to Jones, trying to find an angle, trying to form on. Disguise past Porro's too clever for it, and Bentancur just on the 180, down the line, too much on it, and into touch. And my criticism, Spurs have been fine defending. Of course, that lapse of mistake before the goal. I get that. Take that out. Apart, their defending's been good. It's when they get the ball forward, that's when they really let themselves down.
100%, and I think maybe what you could think of if you ask Spurs, I'm not saying hold on, but when Liverpool are getting numbers back out of the, but if it gets to the 80th minute, they're not going to get numbers back as quickly as they have done. So maybe it's a bit of test of time as well, and test of patience. But again, it was it summed up perfectly in the first half. We saw Spence running through and Colin Moani jogging as if he's doing a training session and a warm-up, wasn't it? Whereas maybe a Brennan Johnson's busting a gut to get into the penalty box, isn't it? It's a lovely play by Liverpool, nearly getting in there, and Tottenham will look to counter. But again, just look at the runners. As Archie Gray running forward, they're just not enough.
There's a long ball going to go forward now, slightly up, slightly aimless, but it puts it in the right half for Spurs. Curtis Jones, bit of a pull on his man. Referee went for the whistle, but plays a good advantage. McAllister over to the far side to Frimpong, and now they're going to move forward on that right-hand side. The substitute just come on, should drive to the byes, put too much on it, and that's going to go out for a goal kick in the end. It's poor, but the build-up play before that was fantastic.
Oh, it was. Moved it really well through the centre of the field, and what we said early on as well, when Simon was on the field, both teams were really narrow, weren't they? The width was almost coming from the full-backs, that was it, and Spurs didn't really have it. And obviously with the player going off, it's completely changed it. And as you said, Richarlison is the one for me to come on. I think Kudus going off. Out of the two, to take Kudus, I'd probably brought both on at the same time, but to say you take Kudus off, I'd be more looking at the manager going, So you took me off and kept him on the field. Well, I wouldn't do that, but here he comes.
Colomboani, right-hand side, it's a good run, he's pushed himself wide, shot comes in, deflected, oh, it's off the bar, it's off the bar, for all the world it was about to dip in the back of the net, there was a man running in on the line, that's the closest Spurs have come, back to Bergvall, it's Spence, he's going to go for goal, dip straight into the hands of Alisson, and I tell you what, when it's not your day, it's not your day.
Well, but that sums up that, you know what, when Colomboani is on song, he's a top player. He takes it past one, takes past Kirkes. It's a great block from Kirkes. But again, on another day, maybe more centrally. It's great play, just better defending. And as you say, it almost falls for looping there. If that's probably a little bit further, obviously if it dips a little bit sooner, it's in the back of the net. But if that's a little bit more to the left, probably Brennan Johnson nods it as well.
Yeah, Frimpong, they've gone up the other end.
แล้วไปมูนี่ยิงเอาเข้าไอ้เหี้ยชนคาน
Past Moani with ease into the feet of
โอ้โหเพื่อน
Ekitike, I'm trying to say it.
โอ้โหเกือบได้เพื่อนเอาแล้วยิงติดเซฟอีก
And moved it too
เกือบไปเพื่อน
down the line it goes. Ekitike's drop shot, try to get the ball. It's just behind him as well. Ball in from Kirk.
พลิกสวยจัด
Trying to find Spence on the left-hand side. He's going to run forward.
อ๋อฉลับ
Flank. Frimpong's closed him down, but it will be a throw-in for Spurs on the far side. And now, well, if you're Thomas Frank, what you're doing, you surely look at the bench. That's the first thing you've got to be doing.
เกือบไปเพื่อนเกือบตีเสมอ
Surely, you've already looked at Brennan Johnson. He brings pace.
รับมาใหม่ครับฟิงปง
That's for sure. But Richarlison, for me, do you go for a change of formation and keep Colomboani on?
I mean, I would say no from 64 minutes of watching, but after that attack, I'd probably say keep him on because you know what he's one of them. You know what he's capable of. We know he's capable of, but when you don't see it for 64 minutes, you'll get him off at half time. You just let him go. Oh well, maybe you should keep him on. I don't know anymore, and that's when managers get paid the big bucks. But you've got Matthias Tell as well. Oh, the bear. I know he's very young, but. Yeah, you've got to look at one man.
วันนี้เวียดเล่นดีนะเพื่อน
best option from the bench.
จริงๆเวียดเล่นดีจริง
Still defending to do here as Liverpool come forward.
Frimpong again tormenting that right flank. Ball is deflected. Ekitike with the header. It's 2-0. It's 2-0, and this game is slowly but very quickly at the same time getting away from Tottenham Hotspur.
วันนี้เวียดโอเคเลยอะ
One striker that's come on to do the business. Well, the other one that's been on from the start with the other, a brilliant header. Frimpong, the other substitute, making a difference. A ball in that was deflected up. Ekitike rose high, looped in off the post into the back of the net. 66 minutes. It's Tottenham 0, Liverpool 2.
8th Premier League goal of the season for Ekitike. Of course, he's got a brace against Brighton. I think Romero's got in the book as well for what he said to the referee. Great play from Frimpong. I mean, it might take a slight deflection off Spence, but where he wants to put it, it's always that's where he wants to put it. The former Leverkusen man.
แล้วฟินปงลงมานี่ผิวจริงอ่ะเพื่อนเอามงเฮ้ยมงเรียบร้อยไปเลยครับเพื่อนโอ้ยกีติเก้ครับโอ้โหยิงประตูที่2ให้กับลิเวอร์พูลครับโอ้โหมงย้อนไปอย่างนี้จะเซฟยังไงอ่ะเพื่อนเรียบร้อยครับ 2-0 ไอ้กีติเก้
He's got his arms on the back of Romero.
นะครับโรเบโลไปโวยครับ
Away because he knows he can't get the ball and he's trying to go down and get a foul. I mean, I think it's great for Ekitike and he wants it more and it's a great header, it's a great finish. There might be a check. I think Thomas Frank's going absolutely mental because the referee John Brooks is going on technical error. 8th yellow card of the season, Romero. My word, we're speaking about the players missing Christmas Day. He wants a 2-week break as the Argentine. So he's been shown a yellow card and as I say, I believe definitely was someone in the technical area as well for Spurs.
It's
a great header for Ekitike.
Yeah, absolutely agrees. The goal is stood, and I believe you're absolutely right. Thomas Frank getting the yellow card. So brilliant header from Ekitike. But this game, I don't want to say it's done and dusted, but that red card has changed the whole landscape of the game. And after that first goal went in, for Spurs, they had to go for it, and they haven't. They should have made substitutions. They haven't. And
จริงๆมันควรฝ่าวหวานเพื่อน
forward for his 8th of the season has given Liverpool a 2-goal lead. You would have to say a huge 3 points. This is going to mean they're unbeaten in 6, and that would put them up to 5th.
ผมไม่รู้ว่าแต่ในมุมผมว่าฝ่าวอ่ะเพื่อนไม่ให้ใบเหลืองอีกว่าไม่ฝ่าวก็ล่ะมั่นใจในตัวเองขนาดนี้
Who haven't had the best of times in recent weeks.
เรียบร้อยครับเพื่อน 2-0 เช็คผ่าน
25 yards from the corner flag. on the near side.
เรียบร้อย
Left arm
เพื่อน
up in the air from left to right.
2-0
in this second half. He's going to throw this one in. Glides into the front post. No one rising apart from Liverpool players. Back out to Bergvall on the near side. He has Porro behind him who has a delicious cross on him. If he lays it to him, he's going to go inside to Bentancur centrally in the Liverpool half. Spence going to go over the top looking for Porro, far too much on a goal kick to Liverpool in the end, and we're just slightly over halfway through the halfway point in the second half, and I'll pass it over to you, Raf, as in your capable to take us through to the full time.
Cheers, Nev. Yeah, it's been a fascinating game, and unfortunately we've got 2 goals, but as you said, the red card, it just completely changed the game, doesn't it? I can still see Spurs scoring in this. I wouldn't put it past them. It's just, is it too little too late if they get a goal? Do they get a goal in the next 10 minutes to get a goal in stoppage time? And it's a little bit, Liverpool have already dropped their heads, and no 3 points are coming their way. So we'll have to wait and see. I mean, for Spurs, they've had 7 shots, 2 on target. That'll be the disappointing thing for me. Whereas Liverpool 7 shots, 4 on target. That's quite a good ratio of shots on target to shots. If you're Spurs, you're probably looking at, right, if we get 2 shots, we're getting 1 on target, really in that terms. Liverpool have the ball and they're just controlling the game. Now, Spurs, they can't really press because they know that because the extra man that Liverpool, they've got to make it 3-4. The last thing they want is an embarrassing defeat this evening, don't they? Look, if they lose 2-0 with 10 men, you maybe accept that. Frimpong on the right side, he's been electric since coming on. Ekatike, back to Szoboszlai. A few yards to his left for Konate. Again, everyone is in the half of the Lily Whites. Verts, fakes on his right, continues to go inside. Jones, he might open up a strike, fakes it. Drive further forward, Verts, taken down on the edge of the area. Great play by McAllister. Believe the free kick will be given on. There might be a offside flag. Yes, there is. 2 changes are coming on. I believe that's Paulinho and Wilson Odobert. So I'm not saying it's going to be all out attack or defence. Looks like Lucas Bergvall will be on Odobert, and that might be just saying to Bergvall coming off. Might be Paulinho and Bentancur. Maybe Bentancur's on a sitter with Paulinho. Everyone else is just going to go forward now.
Yeah, absolutely. But substitutes too little, too late for me. Should have come on a long time ago. They haven't been brave enough, Spurs. They were trying to defend something that they didn't even have in the first place, and then a goal went in, still didn't go for it. Second goal's gone in, and it's just got away from them. Unfortunately, I think this game has got away from Spurs, and it's pretty much done. Down to 10. Bringing on substitutes, they're going to go for it. Of course, still no Richarlison on the field with 19 to play, but this contest looks pretty much done. Which the red card, I think, of course, was the big difference in this game. Of course it was. I don't care who you are. If you're 10 man against Liverpool at any stadium, it's going to be tough. That's for sure. Even when they're not hitting the heights, they're probably wanting to, Liverpool at the minute. But again, the red card, yeah, just changed it all, and they can't thank Simmons for that.
No, it was poor play from the Dutchman. Yeah, it looks like it's still maybe even a back 5 they might have gone to with a forward free Odobert. Colomuani, have to wait and see how it's kind of sitting up maybe for the moment. Might just be a 4-4-1, I'm not too sure, but Frank has maybe changed up a little bit. You will get with Wilson Odobert, you will get a lot of pace. Same with Brennan Johnson coming on. With João Paulinho, what you will get is he will win that ball a lot of times. He'll give him a lot of fouls, but he'll get in their face, he'll press high, he'll put pressure on them. But Liverpool, as you said, they're so good. They'll be happy that if they give the ball away in the press, because then they're happy to use the space, or they're happy to cut you open with the pressing high. It's very easy for Liverpool. They've got so many different talented players. Jones out to Verts on the left-hand side. He's looking for a goal. He'd love one, and this might be the perfect opportunity for said goal. Szoboszlai. Couple of 1-2s outside the Spurs area. Szoboszlai floats one out to Frimpong on the right side of the penalty area. It's a lovely ball. Back door to Gravenberg. Dinks one into the box. Heads go up first at the back post. It's an awkward one, but he puts it well wide. And again, we spoke about Colomuani. That's just a player that, let's be quite honest, he's had a good game, but he's incredibly low on confidence.
Absolutely, yeah. Offside has been given, so spares the blushes, but yeah, you can tell he's low on confidence in front of goal. It's poor in the end. We're just going to replay back at that second goal from Ekatike. Absolutely brilliant. Putting Romero on the deck and heading into the top corner in off the inside of the post. Keeps getting absolutely nowhere there. The belly doesn't even dive it's a brilliant header from the former Frankfurt man. It really is, and it's turning into a very memorable night for Liverpool.
100%. It's a lovely. Just again, what you want to see goals like that count because we don't see many headers of that quality doing nowadays in the Premier League or top level football as a whole. Liverpool with Frimpong into McAllister. He's had quite a good game as the Argentine. Just sitting a little bit further forward. I think it suits him better. Wirtz through the legs of Bentancur. Now into Szoboszlai. Going up the tempo in search of a third of Liverpool. Frimpong, lovely ball into the box, looking for the path of Szoboszlai. Will be cleared by Van der Ven, and Spence can't get there. Will be another corner for Liverpool, and I think the game might be done and dusted at 2-0. I'm not going to say it isn't, but a third will definitely finish this game off. Szoboszlai will be the man to come over and take. Will be an outswinger. See what the Hungarian can do. 74 minutes on the clock. It's independent off-tube studio commentary. It's Spurs 0, Liverpool 2. Goals in the second half coming from Alexander Isak and Hugo Ekitike. Who's been so far. Outswinger though comes in here. Heads go up. Cleared away by Spurs. No, it can't. They just can't get the rub of the green in terms of trying to come forward and counter-attack. Heads go up on the edge of the area.
มาอีกแล้วฟิงปอง
But it's only back to Liverpool and Jones at the back. Wirtz on the left-hand side. To Curtis Jones once again. Just a couple of 1-2s and really
ดูทรงก็น่าจะลำเยอะ
the Reds. It's too easy. Again, if you ask Spurs, I'm not saying you got to rush out and do this, do that. They're probably thinking that, right, we're only losing 2-0 with 10 minutes. That's not the worst result. But if Liverpool go put 4 or 5 past us, that will be really embarrassing.
Yeah, I think any sort of result and points gained is beyond them now. So for them, it's 15 minutes of just damage limitation and keep it as low as they possibly can because they're barely touching the ball in the Liverpool half, to be honest.
When they do, it's a counter-attack, and usually the Reds are getting that many bodies back that Spurs don't have that much opportunity to really do anything. They've got a throw in after a poor pass from Wirtz. Romero, this goalkeeper instead of playing a poor pass further forward. Van der Ven. Sprays out to left, that's a poor pass, but Spencer's ever so well to win it back. Then McAllister's chirping at his heels. Van der Ven has to go over and deal with it. He's going to try and stride away out of his own defensive third. Plays it long. He's going to get the end of this. Maybe Colomwani Kanate takes him down. That might be a yellow card right on the halfway line. Kanate's not happy about it, but to me it will be a yellow card for the Liverpool at number 5. It's just a little bit clumsy there.
Yeah, he knew Colomwani had the spin on him. And then he just pulled him down. Unnecessary. I mean, there was 4 Liverpool players around him. He's outnumbered. There was no need to do it. And now he picks up his 4th yellow card of the season, the Frenchman. And it's going to be a free kick for Spurs, which they're going to go short with. So I think you're better off sending the big lads forward, lob it in and see which way it lands. But they've gone short.
Yeah, 100%. It's a bit easy, isn't it? Look at fewest home points ever present team since November 2024. Spurs at bottom of that table. 17 points. West Ham have more home points. Wolves have more home points than Spurs. That's. I think West Ham are poor at home. They're just actually quite good away from home with the Irons.
ฟาวไอ้เหี้ยโคนาเต้เหลืองแล้วมั้ง
To say that they're 4 points above Spurs in most points in the last 13-14 months, if you like to look at it, it's really poor reading. And that's not just under Frank, that's under Postecoglou again. So you can't really ever blame it the manager. But the Spurs fans, I think I heard a Spurs fan say that, well, imagine if you'd bought a season ticket, you wouldn't even see your team win, would you? So it's a bit of an awkward one. Romero has it, and again, I think as they've said, they've almost just accepted defeat, and if we can go get another one, that'd be great, but we don't really after that. Ball forward to the left-hand side. Hold up play by Odebear. We haven't really mentioned his name since he's come onto the field. All possession for Liverpool, so we haven't had to Wirtz. Out to Szoboszlai. Just over 12 minutes left at the top of the Hotspur Stadium. Can Spurs grab a goal? Can they make it interesting for the last few moments? I think again, if it stays at 2-0, they'll have that sneaky feeling and get back with Liverpool go and grab a third. Well, then it will be maybe done and dusted. Back it goes to
พูดถึงเงินเพื่อน
Burke. Wirtz looks for a 1-2 and then a 1-2 back to him from midfielder. Couple couple of 1-2s again on the left-hand side. Frimpong, that's lovely play to get away from Spence, still driving narrowly. Back to Kirkhead on the left-hand side. Again, they're almost really going left to right, right to left out of the.
สวยไป
Stretch this pitch because that's what Spurs don't have. Can't stretch the pitch. Lovely ball out to Verts on the left-hand side. Back to Ukatike. Jones. This is just really lovely to watch. It's easy passing from Liverpool. A couple of 1-2s here and there. Jones will find man on for a strike there. The ball's like out to Frimpong. It's patient. Takes on his man, goes past his man. But he put ball into the box. No, but Spence has to do very well because if not, it's going to give away a foul. But Liverpool still have the ball with the ball's like he's going to swing into the box. That's a good header from Romero. This time it's a good one instead of letting Ekatike get his head on the end of it. Verts into
ฟินปงนี่ผิวจัดเลยด้วย
Spurs just can't
เปิดที่โจนเปิดเข้าไป
just can't get anywhere near the ball out to the right hand side to Frimpong and he's looking down the line and he's offside. Yeah, right now Richarlison's finally going to come on with 10 minutes to go with stopping time. I never really get substitutes at any time after 15
เดี๋ยว
minutes.
ผมก็เล่นง่ายแล้วเพื่อนโหนำ 2-0 เท่านั้น
They can't get accustomed to the game. When you would say, oh, if a defensive midfielder comes on, that's why, well, where does the other one play? It's very awkward, but Richarlison from Randall Cullen, and apart from that wonderful, about 15 minutes ago, solo strike, he's had an absolute terrible game.
Yep, not good. I think this is a substitution should have come about
ลิเวอร์พูลขึงเกมยับอ่ะ
I feel bad for Richarlison coming on at this point. It's going to be really difficult for him, unfortunately. On paper, 2-0 defeat doesn't look too bad. It has to be said. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the way you want to be looking at it, though. Richarlison's already won a free kick deep in the Liverpool half. Took it down on his thigh, and then he's been clattered into.
ผ่านเพื่อนริชาร์ลิสัน
10 minutes.
AIA Thailand นี่เพื่อนแน่นอนนะเพื่อน AIA เราเป็นสปอนเซอร์หลักให้สเปอร์เลยอ่ะเพื่อน
I went for it. Makes it a little bit. A little bit easier. Again, it was just simple things to say it to the fans. It makes it easier. Will be Pedro Porro. Look at this to take. Waiting for the referee signal. Ready to swing it in. It's a good ball into the box. Heads go up. Heads go right back up into the area. It's headed away by Van Dijk and out for a corner. That was a really good delivery.
They foul.
The captain had to deal with it. He's frustrated with his side. It's a lovely header at the back post. Kirkis is there as well as Charlotte, and as you said, when we see the ball go in, I thought it was flying in as well. Another set piece to deal with, and it's a corner this time. There'll be another delivery by Pedro Porro. This time an outswinger. Again, pushing and shoving as per usual in the box. The referee is going to stop and have a word. Benton Kerr's involved, Romero's involved, all the South Americans.
เอาเว้ยลูกหนึ่งมาก่อนเอ้าโอ้โหเกือบได้เอาเว้ยเตะมุมเอาเว้ยลูกแรกต้องมาก่อนเชื่อก่อนลูกแรกมาสนุกเลยจะบอกเลยให้
He's come on. Nathan's been saying it for about 40 minutes to get him on the field, and the Brazilian has put it in the back of the net. This is game on his.
เตะมุมครั้งแรกอ่ะเพื่อนโอ้โหกี่นาทีแล้วอ่ะ
He's made an instant impact. The down to 10. There were 10 minutes or so.
เอโดฟาโลนะครับเป็นคนเปิด
It was sloppy defensively from Liverpool. They just couldn't clear the lines. Richarlison wanted a penalty at first. Strike was blocked away. It was kept alive. Szoboszlai and Virgil van Dijk couldn't clear their lines. Richarlison then puts it in the back of the net. Was Paulinho as well was involved. So another substitution involved there. And then Richarlison with an instinctual finish. And again, you just have to say, I know.
เปิดเข้าไปมองเอาลิชาริสันเอาได้อยู่เอาได้ลิชาริสันยิงเอาเรียบร้อยครับ2-1โอ้โหเอาเว้ยเพื่อนลิชาริสันโอ้โหลงมายิงได้เลยอ่ะ
There's going to be a check. I mean, this could be salt in the
โอ้
proverbial
โห
wounds.
เอาเลยเพื่อนโอ้โหลิชาริซอน
I don't know what they're looking at, but a lifeline. I said, get the ball in the box. It might fall your way. They rode their luck.
คึกคักไปคึกคักไปคึกคักมาเรียบร้อยเลยเนี่ยเพื่อนเขี่ยไม่ขาดก็ยิงดีครับโอ้โหนี่ครับเป็นลูกยิงเปิดของปาลินญาแล้วบอลเหมือนเนี่ยฟันไดเชียโอ้โหต้องชมโรเมโรนะเพื่อนเนี่ยชมโรเมโรโอ้โหไม่มีใครโดนด้วยเพื่อนโอ้โหน่าจะเป็นแอสซิสต์ปาลินญาด้วยมั้งเนี่ย
Liverpool 2. You can see that Tottenham, the crowd are getting behind the Lily Whites, and I think we're in for a bit of late drama here. They're a man down for the past 5-10 minutes. Liverpool, would you say from?
เช็คอะไรก่อน
Maybe I'm being a bit critical of Liverpool, but they did go for the throw. Maybe Szoboszlai's picked up a yellow card here. Yes, he has.
เช็คอะไรก่อนดีกว่าเพื่อน
Dominic Szoboszlai can enjoy. Well, it's not his boxing day, but can enjoy the 27th when Liverpool are playing. He'll be missing the next game for the Reds. McAllister's been swiped out there by Van der Ven. He might be picking up a yellow card as well. Yes, so 2 quick fire yellow cards.
บอลมันตึกเรียบร้อยเพื่อนเอาละคอนเฟิร์มลิชาริซอนโอ้โหแน่นอน
for swiping down the Argentine McAllister there.
เอาละครับเพื่อนๆโซสลายโดนเหลืองด้วยมิสเน็กแมตช์นะครับนัดหน้าลงไม่ได้
That you will have to be critical of Liverpool for maybe not going for the throw when they were 2 up, getting that third. Because if it's 3-0, Spurs might throw bodies in the box, but they might be half-hearted going for a goal.
Yeah, they might just sat on it, thinking they were comfortable, and then all of a sudden, 2-goal lead, such a deceiving lead in football. It really is. 1 goal back, and all of a sudden the pressure's on. Horrible defending by Liverpool, not clearing the lines. They defended well this afternoon, but they're just looking at Richarlison who put his hands around Ekitige's neck. Oh, Richarlison's through.
Coming through into the area, goes for a strike, a goal, blocked away. What a chance! Apologies, Nathan.
พูดถึงซอนทมินนี่เขาย้ายไปอยู่ไหนวะผมลืมว่ะเพื่อนซอนทมินอ่ะย้ายไป LA Galaxy เหรออ๋อก็อายุ33เองนะก็ไม่ได้แก่เท่าไหร่นะผมว่าไปหาเงินหน่อยที่ LA Galaxy ใช่ไหมเพื่อนโอ้โหลงไป LA ไปไปลอสแองเจลิส FC นี่ก็ยิงโหดเหมือนกันนะเพื่อนซอนทมินอ่ะยิง12ประตู3แอสซิสต์กับเกม13ลูก
And the ball through to him wasn't. He was good, but he just had to be a bit more savvy with it, wasn't he? Got it on his weaker left. Well done, Liverpool in the end, but almost an incredible brace for Richarlison. Canate, I think, with the left foot.
ดิชัยซอนเฮียเกือบแล้วเพื่อน
Game on.
It's game on. 86 minutes. It's 1.
อะไรกันวะเนี่ย
Tottenham 1, Liverpool 2. Pedro Porro
มาอีกแล้วเอาเลย
So packed Van der Ven against McAllister. Well, that's
เอาเฮ้ยจะเอาลูก
and it's pushing and shoving.
จะเอาเพื่อนจะเอาจุดโทษอ่ะ
It's a terrible one.
จะเอาจุดโทษอ่ะเพื่อน
Too often, unfortunately, I think when the man doesn't beat the ball doesn't beat the first.
โอ้ยไม่ได้
Porro will have a throw in though, so there's still
ไม่ได้
Liverpool 2-1 up and a man up. You wouldn't think it. You think it'd be the other way at the moment, but players can change games. Richarlison has definitely changed it. Overlapping running to Spence.
ดีนะติดตีนโกนาเต้เพื่อน
Will be another throw in. And right now, Liverpool are the one on the ropes.
Yeah, they are. They're really on the back foot. First time in this
เอา
game.
เฮ้ยเตะมุมคนที่2มาอีกแล้วครับสเปอร์
Incredible, isn't it? It's just how it quickly.
อยู่ว่าจะมีดราม่าไหมครับสเปอร์
Spurs couldn't touch the ball for 25 minutes, and then all of a sudden they look like the team more likely to score and get back level. It's a crazy game.
จะมีดราม่าหรือเปล่าดูนะเพื่อน
Throws his man aside, ball into the box, well held and well caught by Alisson to come out there into the fire and play that. But Frimpong there to me, he's gone down. He has got a bloody mouth now, so it looks like maybe Richarlison. I don't think it was elbow. I think maybe it was more of a shoulder to me. That maybe shoulders caught him. So again, I completely see where Frimpong's coming from. He's still referee has not stopped play. I'm surprised he hasn't stopped the play unless he hasn't seen the blood. Maybe that's not because usually would stop that. Spence won a free kick. Yes, he hasn't. Supposed to be careful being on the yellow card as well. The referee is now. I think Frimpong's trying to say how has it taken you that long? I am bleeding. I do need medical assistance. And McAllister looks like he's losing his head. Watching back, it was quickly thrown into Richarlison by Smith. He does catch an elbow, but it's not a malicious elbow. So I also don't think that's a foul. Frimpong's saying I've been elbowed, but the motion is I've been maliciously elbowed. Richarlison catches it, but do you think that's a foul at all?
No, I don't.
เลือดไหลว่ะเพื่อน
Like you said, it's a contact sport. It's a contact sport. It happens. There's accidents that happen. Just because you're bleeding blood doesn't mean it's
ปิ
all
งปอง
of
บอก
a
กูลุก
foul.
เองก็ได้อีกที่ยังไม่เป่าแต่เลือดไหลมันควรหยุดนะเพื่อน
In this day and age, everything's a foul, you know. So it's just it is what it is. I think the referee's done the right thing. Maybe didn't see the blood, of course, but now he has medical assistance to come on, and he's going to sit down. And they'll like this because Liverpool they can just waste a bit more time. Looks like Federico Chiesa is going to be coming on.
Well, he's scored a lot of important goals for Liverpool in the past. I know they're still leading, so they don't really need a goal. But if Liverpool were to score a third, it would finish this game off. It will be him coming onto the field.
Sub for sub again.
Off play, and it will be Frimpong. So we had Isak come on for Bradley, and then we had Frimpong come on for Isak, and now we've got Frimpong coming off, and we've got Chiesa coming on. I can only imagine that it's because of that he's coming off.
เกมนี้จะมีดราม่าหรือเปล่านะครับเพื่อนๆดูเอา
So maybe they're saying you've got to go off. I'm surprised he's not happy. Pedro Porro's in the face of Frimpong. They're not happy with each other. I can see why Frimpong would be so frustrated because you've been elbowed in the face. But I also think that again, if the shoe's on the other foot, if that's Frimpong and Richarlison, Frimpong to be going, look, I caught you, but it wasn't, malicious. So I think you've got to take it hand in hand sometimes.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's a physical league. You just got to get on with it, unfortunately. And he's complaining. He's bitching on time, Rafa. I don't know where that's come from. No. I know there's been a lot of time. I'd say about 5 or 6. Yes. I wouldn't say 9. That's crazy. But free kick for Spurs.
I mean, looking at those 9 minutes, again, I know Liverpool are leading 2-1 and a man up. They'll be looking at this might be a long 9 minutes for them, whereas Spurs have got 9 minutes. We've got 9 minutes to get a goal back in this game. They don't know we've got an 8 o'clock game, do they, with the 9 minutes?
พูดถึงปิงปองนี่ก็ไอ้นี่นะเพื่อนเนเธอร์แลนด์อีกโอ้โหเหี้ยผู้เล่นทั้งสองทีมเนเธอร์แลนด์เยอะจัดวันนี้กัปโปอีก
Continue to listen on this service, but it is independent off-tube studio commentary. We've just hit 90 minutes. We've got 9 to go at the top of the Hotspur Stadium. It is nicely poised. Liverpool took a 2-0 lead in the second half through substitute Isak and then Ekitike struck again. Beautiful header it was. Isak's goal.
9 นาทีเพื่อนโอ้โห
The second goal was a lovely ball.
ผมละ9 นาทีโอ้โหสนุกละ
Too big against Christian Romero of all players, and then Nathan. Give him his due, give the devil his due, that he's said been shouting out for Richarlison since even the first half. He's come on, and my word, goals change games, players change games. That's exactly what the Brazilian came on, and he got a goal. And Tottenham now a 2-1 down, a man down, but they've got all the momentum somehow. Paulinho's come on, he's made it different. He's been physical in midfield as well, hasn't he? Big push over there, and I think again, I'm just waiting for this game to explode. I'm waiting for another red card. I don't know who it's going to fall for. That's a poor header back on Ekitike. Great tackle from Benton Kerr there. Van der Ven looks like he's picked up a bit of a stinger, so he just plays it quickly back to Vicario. But what I want is this is what we want out of games. We want that physicality, we want that tempo, we want that faces. We don't want anything to boil over and injuries happen as Canati goes right through the back of Romero, and I think he kicks out there at Romero. This
no need.
Richarlison's the one going over, going, oh no, don't say that to the referee. So Romero could be in trouble. He's already in the book as well. Could be in a lot of trouble. Canati goes right through the back of him, so I can understand his frustration. As he goes down, that camera's pan away, but it looked like he kicked or elbowed out.
Oh, he could be sent off.
And now I believe if he isn't sent off already, I don't know he is, and he might be. We're waiting for confirmation of it, and I believe by this reaction, I'm going to assume he is.
I think he has been. I don't know if the free kick will stand. He's been sent off. He's been sent off. He's kicked out. What's the point?
เอาเว้ยเพื่อนจะมีดราม่าหรือเปล่า
It's mental to me. You're a captain. He sort of took this out of his game. He's got the free kick. And then he's just kicked him in the midriff as he's on the floor. There's no need to do it. Does the free kick
ได้ฟรีคิกอีก โอ้เฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ย โดนใบแดงป่ะน่ะ โรเมโรมึงไปเล่นอย่างนั้นทำไมอ่ะ
Shocks me more than anything. But it's boy, he's having a word with Thomas Frank.
มึงไปทำอย่างนั้นทำไมอ่ะโรเมโร
I think you're right. As a captain, you've just got to be more level. Then, what I was just about to say is we want to see stuff like this, but no head loss because Liverpool now are
ชิบ
going.
หายแล้วกันเพื่อน
Two players extra in the field here. We've got to see this out. I mean, it would mean a lot for Spurs now if they do go. And
เรียบร้อยเฮีย โอ้โหบอลกำลังดีเลยอ่ะ
push forward, but as you say, it's a bit.
เราไม่ทำอย่างนั้นทำไมอ่ะ
That's what I expect from an 18-year-old coming on the field, not an experienced skipper. Pedro Porro will be the ones that I think just have a blast at goal at this, and maybe hope for a rebound save from Alisson and someone in there for the tapping. All waiting on the referee John Brooks' whistle. It will be Porro to step up and to take goals for it. Goes for goal, it's straight at the
ไม่ทำอย่างนั้นทำไมอ่ะ
save well by Alisson. But as I think that's what we're going for is to maybe just try and create a mistake out of Alisson so it bobbles off of him. And you saw there were 3 or 4 Spurs players there ready for a tap-in.
Yeah, bit too much under hit. There was dip on it. It bounced violently.
ดราม่าจัดเกมนี้
No point doing that. More time wasted. And that'll be a free kick and a yellow card against who I believe to be the number 30 Benson Coe clattering into Kirkers. That's an ugly challenge, it has to be said, but there's no need. The ball's gone, and you're just wasting your own time at this point. Unfortunately, Kirkers will take his time getting to his feet. With 4 minutes into the 9 added on, I mean, a couple of them were
ไม่ทำอย่างนั้นทำไมไม่เข้าใจ
looking at that red card and the melee that had pursued. But yeah, it's just a waste of your own time.
Just watching it back and again, as we say, if that's Archie Gray is a very, as far as I know, very calm level individual. If it was him kicking out and being frustrated, I would be very happy to accept it's a young player who's made a bit of a mistake. Christian Romero must be, I would say 28, 29. He's the skipper of the club. He's a bit of a hothead, but you know you expect better. And he's put his side now 2 men down. It's a 9 against 11 for Spurs. They've got 4 minutes left of added time, so we've still got a lot to go. But right now, I mean, Van der Ven's the only player back, and he's gone all the way from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. Last 15 minutes of the game, 6 shots for Spurs, 2 on target. Liverpool have had none off the top, but they've had a lot more possession. Odegaard down the left-hand side, ball into the box, not over the head of Virgil van Dijk. It's cleared well away, and it'll go out for a throw-in for the hosts. I mean, I know Odegaard's not got on the score sheet, but I think Odegaard's brought a lot of pace and power on as well. Bentancur just outside the area, forced to play it back to Odegaard, back to Bentancur, floating into the back sticks. Van Dijk will get there first, straight back up in the air. Van der Ven's in the penalty area. Actually, there's so many players there. Pedro Porro goes for a striker goal. Well saved by Alisson, well held on to as well. That could have, again, if he saves that, parries it, goes anywhere. I think maybe what the Spurs fans will say, it took a deflection off of Kirkis as well, so that was even better reactions from Alisson's. What the Spurs fans will probably say is the fight that the side have shown, because you see this with what they've got, could you imagine what they're doing with 11 players on the field?
Right, exactly. Very interesting, isn't it? It's all ifs and buts, but unfortunately it's the way it's gone, and they're down to 9 men at this point, so that you might as well just go for it. You've got nothing to lose, just under 3 minutes, probably another minute on top of that. Just launch it forward, commit your bodies forward, and you never know. And here they come again.
If you can see the third, you can see the third. You're already losing, aren't you? Odegaard down the left, fakes it back onto his right, swings one into the box. Van der Ven and Van Dijk both go up for it. Van Dijk wins it. Now the counter-attack is on Porro. He wants to go for the ball. He misses it. Played out to the left-hand side to Wirtz. Jones wins it back. He's fighting for it between himself and Johnson. Johnson's ever so well to win that ball. Porro's clipped there by McAllister. I think he's going to give a yellow card to McAllister and the foul. It's taken a while, but McAllister's got himself in the book as well. And but we saw you covered the Newcastle Chelsea. Cards must follow your games, Nathan, today, because what was that, 6-7 cards or something like that? There's more as well in this game. We've had 2 reds. Well, technically, we've had 2, well, yellows as well, because Romero's was 2 yellow cards, wasn't it? Xavi Simons was returned to a straight red. But it's been such a hot-headed game so far.
It has. I think this game's had more yellow cards than I've had Christmas cards this year, to be honest, Raf, to be between you and me. Crazy, it's been a crazy old afternoon. And a crazy game that we've expected and lived up to expectation. We've still got more football to play.
Spence coming forward. Centrally is Johnson. He might be the furthest player back as well. Everyone is in the Liverpool first third. Swing. It's a poor cross from Bentancur. Johnson's going to have to chase back. He's going to get there. I think he'll look at his goalkeeper Vicario saying, "Are you going to come? If not, I will get the ball." We've got to be careful of that. Last few moments, last few minutes of stoppage. That's a poor pass from Spence. The Boslar gets there first, but Spence tries to battle and win it back. It will be a throw-in for Liverpool. Spence does as best as he can. Be a late substitution coming on. It'll be Robertson for Liverpool. Not quite sure who he's going to come on for. This is just obviously trying to waste any seconds they can off of the clock. Will be Ekatike, so obviously it's just a forward player coming off for a defensive player. Robertson brings a lot of experience, and you know what, for someone who could probably get another yellow card or a red card out of someone, Andy Robertson is a fantastic dark arts player, and they're going to also bring on Florian Wirtz. He's going to be coming off the field of play for the visitors, and the youngster Ione, who will be coming on number 42. So Wirtz is going to take his sweet time leaving the field, and he'll be coming off, and Ione, number 42, onto the field of play. Just again, probably trying to take as many seconds off the clock. We're about to hit the 9th minute, or we're in the 9th minute of stoppage time, I should say. Then just watching it back from Romero, it's so silly. You know what, especially, I know we've got VAR in the world, so it's hard to get with anything. The referee is staring you down, and you do it.
Oh, it's another red card.
No, it's a replay.
Oh, it's a replay. I looked up and I saw a red card. I thought it was more. To be frank, we didn't see the red card because they were showing the replay.
That is a good point. That's the first time we've seen the red card. Sorry, Nathan was looking at the game. He's preparing to do 8 o'clock, so he just had to look back at the screen and saw a red card. Saw another red card. I mean, if we had 3 red cards in the game, that would be off the charts of disciplinary action. I'm sure there might be a few fines going around the clubs, Newcastle, Chelsea, and these two. That's a poor pass. Case is going to get it on the left-hand side. Porro's, well, he's well offside there. It's Ione. Thought Porro was just going to take him out there and go himself into the bucket. It's cleared away right up into the airlines when the flag goes up. We're into the extra minute of stoppage time, and this might be the last chance saloon here.
It's got to be. It's got to be. I think we're going to hit 100 minutes of football. Can you believe? They just got to load it, and hopefully it falls your way. We've had everything in this game, haven't we? It's been brilliant.
It's been a fantastic game. We've still got one more to go. 8 o'clock. Ball pumped into the box. I think all eyes are on John Brooks now. When's he going to call the full-time whistle? Lovely ball down the line to Odebear. Ball into the box, across the face of goal. Allison comes to claim, clears it away. Robertson will push it over the head of Porro. Bentancur's going to try and get there, he will. Clears it off of Robertson. It does ever so well as well. And I believe the referee has blown for full-time. Liverpool have seen it out. What a game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Richarlison's been given a yellow card after the game. So it continues to amaze us, the yellow cards that have been picked up in this game. There was a red card in the first half from Xavi Simons. And Liverpool went on to score 2 goals from Ekatike and Alexander Isak. And then another red card for Christian Romero for 2 yellows. But Richarlison got a goal to keep it 2-1.
ครั้งสุดท้ายเพื่อนดูทรงแล้วเปิดเข้าไปพูดถึงสเปอร์ก็ทำดีที่สุดแล้วเพื่อนถึงมันจะแพ้แต่ว่าผมว่าทำดีที่สุดแล้วเอามาอีกแล้วไปเปิดเข้าไปโอ้โหไม่น่าเสียใจหรอกผมว่าเรียบร้อยครับเพื่อนจบแล้วลิเวอร์พูลนะครับชนะสเปอร์ไปนะครับเพื่อนๆชนะสเปอร์ไป 2-1 นะครับโอ้โหจุดเปลี่ยนวันนี้ใบแดง2ลูกใบแดง2ใบนะครับแล้วก็ซิมอนกับโรเมโรนะลิเวอร์พูลนะครับได้ประตูแรกจากได้ประตูแรกจากอีซักนะครับเพื่อนๆแล้วก็อีติเก้แล้วก็สเปอร์มาตีแตกนะครับจากลิชาริซอนนะครับโอ้โหจุดเปลี่ยนนะดาร์บี้ซิมอนนะซิมงนะครับโดนใบแดงนาที33แล้วก็โรเมโร90+3นะครับทำให้จบเกมนะครับลิเวอร์พูลชนะไปได้นะครับเดี๋ยวเรามาดูตารางคะแนนนะครับลิเวอร์พูลนะ17นัดมี29คะแนนนะครับคะแนนเท่ากับเชลซีนะครับเพื่อนๆแล้วก็สเปอร์นะ17นัดมี22คะแนนอยู่ที่13นะสเปอร์อยู่ที่13ลิเวอร์พูลอยู่ที่5นะครับครับเพื่อนๆเดี๋ยวคู่ต่อไปนะครับเราจะไปดูอาร์เซนอลนะครับอาร์เซนอลจะเจอกับ เอเวอร์ตันนะครับอาร์เซนอลไปเยือนเอเวอร์ตันนะครับเดี๋ยวเราเจอกันเพื่อนๆประมาณตี 2:50เดี๋ยวเจอกันเพื่อนพี่ๆไปก่อน